That was Blunders and Bothwellians, the Wounded Witch edition, Sunday party. And what episode are we on now, guys? Everybody?
Episode 4.
Well done. You all made it this far and you didn't die. Oh, no, wait. You made it this far.
Oh, damn. Too soon, man. Too soon.
It's been a week. You guys are over it, right? Yeah?
Do we ever care?
Well, Arissa's crying again. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I am very proud of myself.
You suck.
Alright. So, welcome back, everybody. Oh no, I can't. Our first emoji can't be a crying face. God,
Well, it is now because of you.
He knows we love him.
Yes, we do have a few people listening to us today, a few more people joining in later, well, to listen, anyway. Don't worry about it, don't let it freak you guys out, just more of an audience. It's great.
Yeah, just don't get performance anxiety.
Yeah. Says the charismatic and now quite chivalrous Pug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because I have to be, not by choice.
So,
Forced into it.
to recap from last week, what happened last session was, well, quite a lot of things actually.
Squirrels.
Squirrel and the deer.
Skip,
I like the deer.
Yeah, I mean squirrels. I think when I put it up on YouTube, I'm going to call it Swords and Squirrels, or Squirrels and Swords, something like that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, sound about right, about appropriate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it really was. So last week, you guys finally managed to exit the town of Savis, and are probably not going to be welcome back. I'm not going to lie to you.
Oh, drag.
Mainly because you set fire to, well, it's quicker to say that you didn't set fire to be honest.
You can't prove that it was us.
No, we.
You were not involved.
It was the darkness, right?
Oh, yeah!
I was
the darkness.
I was unconscious for most of the time, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's true. So the darkness came, and by that, of course, I do mean the glam rock band, and they just destroyed everything. It's amazing.
As it usually is with darkness.
And to be fair, I am now rethinking my entire campaign and how I can work the darkness of the band into it as some sort of boss fight.
Do they believe in a thing called love?
They do not.
Can we kill them all?
You bite your tongue, Miss
You
Dragonkin.
bite your tongue. You do not harm a hair on the darkness, sparkly, bedazzled heads.
Well, not yet.
Well,
Do not touch
That's
what? Do not harm one hair on those ugly,
alright.
ugly men.
I'll put them in next week's Christmas one-shot. How about
Nice.
Excellent.
that? Excellent. Alright.
And Wham. We gotta fight Wham too.
This is... My God, why did I even write anything? I could just get you guys to do it for me. Hey guys, who do you want to fight this week? Wham and the darkness. Ooh, and Michael Jackson.
And Noddy Holder.
Turn up
Noddy
so we
Holder
can-
has to be there as well.
So, last week, you guys exited Savis, you went into the woods, and you cut around the top, following Pug's desires, having spoken to a few people, in search, desperate search of some magical artifacts. Pug followed the advice of Listor, who you probably all forgot about, the tavern owner of the Red Holly, who said that he had some friends travelling about in Travis who may or may not be dead, and he asked you to look them up. And he also told you that any enchanted artifacts would probably be near the capital or on the other side of the country. So, Pug, being Pug, is on a mission and led you all through the forest, and after a night where most of you had some bad dreams, and Pug had the most epic dream ever, for which I can't
Oh,
remember.
there was also a deer being hunted by
And
wrestling.
there was a deer that got grappled.
Suplexed.
He's turning Super Saiyan! Ah!
That's not how you hunt deer.
Yeah, definitely. With blue hair and everything.
That's not how you hunt deer.
So after all that craziness, Pug discovered a shiny. Ooh, it's shiny. Ooh, it's shiny. And it was at the bottom of a pond. And with the help of some of you guys and a rope tied around his waist, he made his way to the bottom of the pond, and he got the shiny. And it turned out to be a sword, and the sword made him look even more dashing, and it made the sky look all blue and the clouds look all fluffy. And Kez,
I like how it's even more dashing.
like hair blowing in the wind, like shirt open a little bit, that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it made you feel pretty good. And you sort of worked out that this was some sort of blessed magical item. And you wanted it, well...
The squirrels
seized it.
insisted.
And then you bumped into an army of squirrels who jumped on some of you and befriended one of you. In fact, became blood brothers with one of you.
Yay!
Remember that? That was my favourite bit, that. Thank you very much. So, after molesting some squirrels and fighting some other squirrels, and eventually reaching a impasse, and then overcoming it, chatting, and the squirrels letting you leave, you exited the forest, and a couple of the squirrels actually got a look at Pug's sword, and they told you that they thought it was blessed and that it was talking. And Pug had a little listen, and only Pug, I believe, heard the sword speaking. And it was
Yeah, a few other
female
people heard it too.
voice. Did you others hear it too? Sweet. Anyone who heard it, and anyone who Pug tells, didn't you tell everyone anyway?
No, I would have thought it was crazy.
The first time.
Yeah,
Pug
because
heard
you were
the
talking to the sword.
Yeah. As you do.
sword. And the sword told
That's the
you-
first sign of craziness.
And the sword told you that it wanted you to be champion, and it wanted you to do something. And you tried talking back, and it didn't really say much, but it was alright. It's all gonna turn out fine. And the sword was called, and I'll type this in again. The sword was called Isla, or that's what it had written on it in its shiny, blue, shiny. And after that, you guys got out of the forest and you started walking through the world of Travis, and it was grey and dingy and pretty horrible. Kez loved it.
Yeah.
And you came
It's
across,
home.
like, the ruins of a town, which you believe to be one of the main towns that was on the way to the capital. You believe this one probably was dense, but you're not sure. You found a massive cracks in the ground, had to look down, there was lots of smoke coming out, and you could see what you thought was some sort of flame right down at the bottom, but even after throwing things down and trying to light the way, it was miles down. And you couldn't find a lot, most things had been scavenged, and as you carried on your way, heading towards the capital, you heard a voice shout from the sky, which inadvertently on my part made some of you quite excited. Sadly, it wasn't loud. Putting
No.
that out there right now, guys. It wasn't
Yeah, we got
loud.
excited, then we got sad.
Yeah, it was great.
Oh, you did.
Kez didn't
So, well, some of us did.
care.
No, I knew who it was because I remembered.
Well, you heard a voice from the sky above you, shouting, "Oh, you didn't breathe in any of that smoke, did you? Because that could end badly." And on looking up, you saw a small airship hovering down towards you, and you saw a young, blonde, half-elf male peering out over the side at you. And that's where we left off. So, I'm going to put a picture up now, which will show you what you're looking at.
Okay.
Hello there. So if we did inhale some of that smoke, what would that mean for us?
The face leans over the side and says, "Well, could end quite badly."
Rosie, did you hear me?
Oh, yeah. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay, airship.
Here's a picture. This is pretty much what you can see. It's...
Okay.
I
Very
hesitate
pretty.
to use the word steampunk, but it's so damn cool. It's not a massive airship. It's quite small, but it's clearly got a few cabins and a bit of space on it.
It's more like an airboat.
Yeah. Hey, ship, boat, duh.
Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. So, the voice calls out in response to you, and he says, "Well, I've seen it be fine, but I've also seen it not be fine. Did you breathe much of it in? Any of you?"
Did we breathe much of it in?
Well,
Is it up to us to decide?
Well, you peered over the edge.
Well, those of us who investigated it.
So who?
Yeah, I was investigating, so I would say probably.
Anyone else?
I don't care about any hole in the ground, so I did not breathe any of it in.
All right.
Yeah, same goes for me. I don't think I was that interested in a big hole in the ground.
Yeah, I wasn't investigating.
I don't think I was either.
It seems it was just me then.
Yeah, apparently so.
All right. And just for the
Okay,
sake of-
so what if I did? Just for the sake of a pure hypothetical question.
He appears over the side at you, and it's getting lower and lower all the time. And he says, "Oh, well, you'll probably be fine by the looks of you. It was only really humans and half-elves and things that it tended to go badly for. You
Oh
should be
yeah,
all right."
Squishland.
What a charming name for them. Hang on,
Oh, they're
I'm coming
weak.
about. And he turns the wheel, and the airship comes down to land like 60 feet away from you guys. And just for the sake of it, while we're paused, Kiara isn't here this week, so we're going to say that she's with you guys, but she's like keeping in the
Quiet.
middle, and she's keeping quiet, having a look around. If there's any fighting, I won't include her because I think it's fair.
She's hiding in the back somewhere.
She's guarding
Right,
the
I thought, I'll be honest for a second there, I thought you were going to say that the airship just caught her on the way down and she just got knocked unconscious just randomly.
Oh.
No. I only knocked people unconscious for a reason. You guys
Oh,
had a
obviously.
reason. You were telling
Yeah,
me
of course.
Scarecrow. Come on, it was obvious.
Well, you were frightened to death, not knocked unconscious.
Oh yeah. Oh, these
That's
big
bad.
Squishlands.
Don't get bitter about it, guys.
Okay, so airship guy lands.
So, yes, he's landed about 60 feet away from you, and you notice that there's only him on the deck. He's up at the stern of the ship? Yeah, out the front, stern's the back. Haha! Pirates of the Caribbean knowledge comes in handy once again. And I've watched them too many times. Okay, so, he's young. He looks around 17, but because you can tell he's a half-elf, you know he's probably more like 30, something around that. But he looks, for all intents and purposes, like a teenager. He's got small pointy ears, long blonde hair and a tied-back ponytail, big blue eyes, a sort of interested but quite cocky smile, but not in an unpleasant way, in a fairly cheerful way. And he lowers an anchor, which weights it to the ground, and he hops off the side and sort of slides down a rope and jumps out, and he walks over towards you, sort of with a chipper wave. Hi!
Oi! What's your name?
Okay, hang on. Gotta type this too. Hi! I'm Wyatt. Who are you?
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, I will take this opportunity to point out, guys, that this is Wyatt Ferris, who is based on the boy in America who died very tragically a little while ago.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have been putting him into their D&D games and hashtagging play for Wyatt and things. And I thought it was fun, and I needed a captain for this ship, so here he fucking is. And I'm going to put a picture up for you as well, because this is what he looks like.
Okay.
Yeah, I did realise that was him.
I couldn't remember who I told about it, but yeah, fair. I told you all. Yeah, there he is.
You posted about it on Facebook,
Yes, I am all.
and we all replied to it.
Yeah.
Okay, Excellent. Well, you guys are meeting
I have
first.
memory.
He hasn't appeared in the Tuesday group yet.
Impressive for a dragonkin.
I think that was out of character.
I'm imagining a dragonborn.
That was out of character, yes. You'll know that I'm in character because I'll be putting on the Belgarath voice.
All right. So, there's a picture of him there. I'm going to say for the sake of argument that he's not wearing the hat, but he's got like a long blonde ponytail and blue eyes and stuff. So,
Okay.
yeah, he's heading towards you. Pug, did you shake his hand?
Yes.
Yeah.
I shake his hand. I say, where might you be headed? We are headed to the capital of Traverse.
Oh, what on earth do you want with that dastardly place? Not much there anymore.
What they have, we have on good authority that there are magical artifacts that need rescuing from there.
Oh, a man after my own heart. Cool. Well, I can swing about towards the capital if you like. I sort of go all over, really. Have a bit of a wander. Bit of a scavenge, actually. Don't suppose you'd be interested. Fancy helping me out with a couple of things. Could take you down some scavenge sites, see what we can find.
Ah, so you're suggesting transporting us?
Well, I do something for you. You do something for me. That's how the world works now, don't you think?
Work for a ride. What kind of work do you think we'll be doing for you?
Well,
I guess that's scavenging.
Yeah, but scavenging in dangerous areas, scavenging in, poisonous areas, what kind?
He winks at you, Pug, and he's a good half a foot taller, not shorter than you. You're half a foot taller, but he still winks up at you, Pug, and he sort of says, "That's not dangerous. Is it really worth doing?"
And also you're in Travis. Of course, I know you Squishlings are a little bit afraid of the Terran, but you just have to get used to it.
Exactly. Listen to the beautiful scaly one. She's right. But look, if you're interested, I do a couple of things to make my living. Got a ship to myself, got to keep it running, ship shape, as it were. Well,
Shape.
I scavenge for some bits and pieces, but they don't tend to make me much money. I like to tinker a little bit. I like to make some things. Made my own elbow after it got blown off. Look! And he rolls back his shirt sleeves, and on his left arm, he shows you that he's got like a clockwork elbow. And as he bends his arm, it like goes tick, 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 tick. And then he brings it back up, tick, 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 tick. He's like got a fleshier forearm, fleshy hand, just like where his bone would be in his elbow socket. It's all clockwork. It's pretty cool.
That seems neat.
Interesting.
So where did you get this airship from? It seems quite expensive and unusual.
Well, we're all friends here, right? I procured it from someone who wasn't keeping a very good eye on it.
Whereabouts was that?
Oh, this was a few months ago now. Back over somewhere near Borson. I forget. I left quite promptly with it. I mean, they were quite drunk. They probably didn't notice it was gone. Probably. Maybe. Possibly. So I've been scavenging ever since, picking up bits and pieces, trading for food, goods, supplies, fabric to repair the sails, etc., etc. And when I'm not doing that, the best way of making money on an airship, do you want to know? Lightning bugs.
Transporting people?
Lightning
Sorry?
bugs, my friend. Not many people want a lift round here. Have you ever tried giving a lift to a Goliath? Pfft, don't try it.
Keep that in
Right,
mind.
about sank. The lightning bugs help lift the boat, I assume?
You've never been on an airship before, have you? No. Lightning bugs. They are what gets your money. There's some lots of folks. They like to show them off as oddities. Some use them to shine the way in the dark, strapped to the front of the ships, that kind of thing. Some just befriend them. There's always traders looking out for them because they don't want to go catch them themselves. You fancy coming and catching some with me? Help me catch a few that I can sell. I'll give you a ride wherever you want. Deal?
Why not? Seems fair enough.
Rosie, how far are we from the capital?
Ooh. Over a week's walk.
Oh God. Okay.
I could have said over a day, and Pug would have been like, "Oh fuck that shit."
Right, I'm back. What I miss?
Everything.
I think it's over and missed it.
Pug just made a deal. He's actually selling you as a sex slave, Belgrath. I hope that's alright.
And he sold you cheaply as well.
Right, but Balgrath couldn't talk because of the ball gag in his mouth. So he was
Of all of you, Pug is the one who would know what a ball gag was.
Alright, so where might these fireflies be?
Well, you've got to get out of the clouds. Does one of you have a dog? Sounds like squeaky. Oh no, that was just Tiana. Never mind. Well, you've got to go up high above, and he looks up and he points and he says, "You might have noticed it's a bit grey and overcast round here." Well,
Yeah, that's normal here.
I might have picked up on that, yes.
normal,
It-
but not.
It's a beautiful climate here.
It
Is that what you call it?
It's beautiful, yes, obviously, and I appreciate
Beautiful.
it because where
Air
there are
quotes.
clouds, there
I'd call it
is
minging, quite
lightning.
honestly.
So,
Look, if you don't like it, you don't have to come to Travis.
I
It's
wasn't
our
allowed to go.
land.
I wasn't allowed to go home.
You're allowed to now.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, they're not going to take too kindly to us walking back through their village.
Yeah, and I can't go back home anyway, so it's kind of this or nothing, really.
So then appreciate the landscape.
I said I'm
With
stuck.
it anyway.
I've said I'm stuck with it. Doesn't mean I have to like it.
So instead, you'll be miserable your whole life. No?
Well, apparently so, yes.
yeah, that does sound boring, he says. What about excitement and adventure and really wild things?
Out of character. All right, there's Zaphod.
Yeah.
So Wyatt, I do have a question. What
Yes.
is the state of the capital right now and the people living there?
That's a tricky question, actually. The capital isn't much of a city anymore. I mean,
That's
it was never a city in as much as Horton would have a city, for example. There was no buildings. It was always more a large campsite where important members of the people from Travis hang out. They sort of had royals a few years ago, I think. But yeah, now, sort of a bit desolate. Blown apart, of course. I mean, you heard what happened, obviously, in the war. Lots of it's been blown apart. Loads of cracks in the ground. Oh, bigger than this one. And he points back at the one that's smoking behind you. Oh, much bigger than this. Some of them almost a mile across. They're insane. But easy enough to navigate. I can set you down somewhere. Lots of wreckage. And he sort of smiles. Lots of things to scavenge around there. Never quite got round to all of it, of course. Might be something there for me, too.
Do people still live there?
Some, I think. But then, in this country, people sort of live everywhere and anywhere. You might never know about it. Could be a horde of Goliaths around the corner right now. Wouldn't necessarily know. Bloody good at hiding they are. Considering their height, it's quite impressive, actually. Anyway, so, what do you guys reckon? Help me out? Won't take very long. Half an hour jobby, couple of lightning bugs. Strap them to the front, shine the way, sell a few more later on, take you to the capital. Deal?
Shouldn't be a problem. Sounds easy enough.
I don't have anything better to do.
Yeah, deal.
So lightning bugs tend to fly around, right?
Yes.
Do you have any harpoons or anything on your boat that can make
Or
this job
nets.
tad easier?
Oh, yeah. Several. Don't think I'd steal procure a bow that didn't have anything useful on it, do you? Also, I've made plenty myself.
Should we be catching these alive or dead?
Bit of both if you could. Alive fetches more money. Dead, you can just strap them to the front of the boat and they light the way until the last of their essence disappears. Either way is useful. Only one will get me money, but either way.
Do you have a net?
I do. I have several nets. In fact,
Net-
I've been recently working on one. You push a button, you throw it, it explodes and blasts the net out in a sort of 5-meter radius, and then you can drag it back in towards you. Pretty nifty, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds like the most. That sounds like the best thing to use in this situation.
Well, if you fancy it, I'll show you how it works. You can give that one a go. I've got plenty of weapons for the rest of you. I mean, you're welcome to use your own methods if you like, but I've got plenty of other things that have worked really well for me. And I've made most of them myself.
Well, my preferred methods are usually lightning bolts or fireballs, which would probably disintegrate the bugs, thus defeating the purpose. So I think I'll take a look at this net of yours.
I'm not going to lie to you. Lightning bugs don't take damage from lightning. Sorry. But yeah, by all
True.
means,
What about fire or ice?
Fire would work slightly better than ice. Unless you can encase them in it. But then, of course, they will drop out of the sky. Could use the net to catch them.
Well, I'm still thinking the net might be better.
Alright. Do you all come aboard? Grab all
What
your
about punching?
All right.
pieces and things. By all means.
Pug, can you fly?
What, by himself? I don't think so.
It's not even that
I'm
magical.
just asking because if you want to punch flying bugs, you might need to fly. We can always throw you out of the airship.
Go,
Right,
Pug,
so
go and be
I'll-
free.
Right, so I'll sit around and look pretty.
Keston
Boy,
to
you
the
guys
side.
do
Did he
not know
fly?
the bugs.
Nope, he fell like a brick.
It's falling with style.
I mean, we will volunteer to throw you overboard if that's what you need.
Sure, right. Just give it a
We'll
try.
make it look good.
Make it look like an accident.
But he wants to go with style, doesn't he?
We can't
wants to
throw
make it
Pug
look
over the
pretty.
side, but he really wants to. Look at his little face.
Right, look at his screams of protest. He wants it.
I'm sure he will be fine as we make it look pretty.
If you
I'm all
do
about
really want
freedom.
to throw someone off the edge, I do have a plank. You can make them walk it. It's great fun. I've done it
I think
myself.
we probably should.
Sounds fun.
Though I am
Often
usually in
I'm
favour of
good
physical
with
violence, I
doing
think we should probably all stay on board the ship. That's just my opinion, though.
Marvellous.
I think it's a bad opinion.
What, that we
I
shouldn't
like it.
jump off the ship and get splattered on the earth. All right, fair enough.
I
Yeah,
think it would be a
no.
lot more fun to throw some people overboard. Yeah, I'm sure if you punch the air enough, you could stay afloat. Wait, can I roll deception on this?
What are you
Oh, dear
doing?
God.
No, it's because it might work.
Yeah, can we not get Pug killed just for no reason?
Yeah, you don't want to kill your tank, guys.
Let's not try and convince Pug that if he punches the air hard enough, he'll stay up on it.
My screen is high enough. It might work.
Can I just roll deception and someone can convince him otherwise? It would still be fun.
Well, DM's decision, I guess.
20. Not natural.
So, what are you convincing of?
That if he punches the air hard enough, he'll be able to fly.
Yes, and this is the best method of catching lightning bugs.
All right, so that's against my insight, right?
It's against your wisdom. Oh, hang on. No, because she's deceiving you. Yeah, insight.
Yeah, inside.
Okay, so I got 12.
Oh no.
All right,
Oh,
now,
dear God.
this idea sounds really interesting to you. But then just as you start to think, oh man, I could punch the air into submission, a female voice floats through your brain and says, Pug, don't do that.
Stupid bug.
Don't do that. That's really stupid.
Right, that sounds like a bad idea.
Thank fuck.
Christ.
Yeah, so
Well,
we're
you know
leaving
what-
scales down on the bottom, right? We don't need it no more.
He
Well, I'm actually able to catch lightning bugs.
Wyatt lowers a wooden plank with some ridges in it down because he's now on the deck, and he lowers it down, and it acts as a
Excuse me?
slanted gangplank that you guys can climb up. So you can get on board the ship now if you like.
Yeah, I'll get on board.
Yeah, I come too.
Cool.
So do I.
Me too.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Kiara is guarding the stuff.
Just saying
Downstairs
that
out of
guarding
the
the
way.
thing. Are we going to come back to her? Or?
Yeah. She can just say, "Oh, guys, I'm really sorry. I'm just a bit knackered after all that squirrel arguing."
Oh, she has a tummy ache.
So
That would be
yeah,
so cute.
Yeah, she can have a sore tummy or something. So she'll go downstairs and have a lie down for a bit. She'll be alright. I won't let anything happen that will potentially kill her because it's really not fair because she's not here. So she's not going to get
Agreed.
involved in any battling or whatever. All right.
Yeah.
So
But
as I
well,
said,
we're
she'll
just
guard the stuff.
catching the little bugs. It will be fine. What could go wrong?
Then you ever.
Oh, yeah, what could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, exactly. It will be fun.
Wyatt is now at the wheel again. He turns on a big chain and it pulls up the anchor. He hoists it over his shoulder and drops it next to the wheel. And he pulls a series of levers. And flames burst into life high up above you, and the airship, the bubble thing at the top. I call it a bubble because it's fun. Okay, it fills up, and there's some sails either side as well for turning and steering and things, and you slowly rise up into the air.
Ooh, nice flying.
Wee.
Such enthusiasm, much wow.
It's nice to be flying above the ground.
And I don't know if you guys
See my house from there.
Wait, you don't live in Travis.
That's how high up we
can hear
are.
it, but there is some.
Okay. What have you eaten, Pug?
More recreational things.
Oh, God.
Well, good for you then.
So, just out of interest, he calls down to you guys on the deck. Have you ever seen a lightning bug before?
Several, of course. They're
I
harmless
actually
little
have not.
creatures.
Are they big enough to punch?
Oh yes, some of them. Some of them quite small. Most of them you should be able to at least see.
Okay, how big are they exactly?
Well, that depends. Mostly around a foot tall.
I see.
Not too bad. So, the place where we're heading to, does it only have lightning bugs? Or should we watch out for anything else?
Oh, I've never seen anything else. I'm just gonna head up, go through these clouds, and they should be hanging about on top. That's the beauty of Travis right now, you see. War-torn, messed up country. Sure got a lot of lightning bugs though. Ah, clouds are good for something.
Oh, what a
Hi.
lovely place.
Yes, it is.
Could you all make me a dex or a strength check? Because the ship is turning quite steeply.
Is it our choice?
Yeah. Whichever one you're best at. You can try and keep your footing or you can hang on to something.
So this would be a saving throw, right?
It's a saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No, that's not good.
17 for me.
I'm good. Probably.
Yeah, Cass, you're good.
13.
You can footing. Oh yeah, bloody hell, you're fine. You're fine. And because she's not here at the second, I'll say Arissa's fine. She's
Oh, Arissa.
skipping around and dancing. You're all alright.
At the same time. Just sleep dancing.
We're all bracing for impact. Arissa's going la 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 la.
Yeah, she's got her sea legs on and everything is fantastic. She's peering over the edge. Wow, we're so high! And you're 20 feet off the ground. Alright. It's getting a little bit windy up here. It's not unpleasant, it's a gentle
Brisk.
breeze, it's just brisk against your face.
It's
I'm
breezy.
quite glad you're wearing layers. As you get higher, it does get a bit colder, but not horribly unpleasant. It's not raining, there's dark clouds all above you, but it's just grey at the moment. There's no thunder and lightning, that's all off further in the distance.
So it's not very, very frightening yet.
No, not very, very frightening. I'll tell you when it's very, very frightening.
Rosie, I'm trying to watch Wyatt how he is controlling the ship
Oh yeah.
to figure out how it's controlled.
Okay.
Not yet. I'm just watching.
not till
I'm
she
a little
knows how.
concerned that Kes seems to be planning a mutiny right as we just lifted off the ground.
No, as soon as I stood in
I
the
will
ocean.
turn this ship around. I will turn this ship around.
Do I have to roll a perception
Perception.
or something? Yeah, okay.
Perception.
Oh, that's nice. It's not a natural, but sorry, that's it. It's not a natural one.
Alright, that's cool. Okay, from what you can tell, there is flame, which is turning to hot air, which is powering the main balloon at the top. Two sails are powered by wind. The steering wheel that Wyatt's holding on to, and there's several layers. It all looks quite mechanical. It looks like he's made some edits and additions to it himself. There's a lot of ropes. From what you can tell, the steering wheel pulls on some ropes and edits the sails, which changes the direction.
Okay.
You can also tell that there's a little rudder and a sort of, what's the word? I was about to say fan, but that's not what I mean. Like a propeller that you'd find on a, say, Titanic, that kind of ship. That's also out the back, which propels it forwards, so that you're not just relying on the wind to carry you. It could, much like a dinghy boat that has an engine in it, it could just glide along the tide, or you could use paddles, or you could steer it and just power it along. So it can move with or without wind, is how you can see at the moment.
Okay.
Cool, okay.
You also notice, in fact all of you would notice this, he looks like he knows what he's doing, and he told you he's had this ship for a few months, and it shows. He knows where everything is, he is confident and competent, and he's quite at home, quite at ease. He is only just higher in height than the steering wheel is tall though, which is quite cute. Half elf, bless him. So yeah, you're getting higher up in the air and higher and higher. The world is slowly disappearing below you, so it's just a massive dark grey, and above you there's a massive dark grey where the clouds are as well. But slowly and eventually, and Kes, you should probably be aware of this, you break through the clouds
Oh, fuck.
in a massive bout of fog, and you break through, and you're half expecting to see sunshine, but you don't. It's
Okay.
it's not dark anymore, but it's not light. It's not bright light. It's just sort of dim. You can see the sun, but it's not very bright. It's sort of dulled a little bit. Like it's a watercolour painting and they've used a very dull yellow to paint the sun. And you're now drifting along on top of lots of grey clouds. It looks like you're gliding through mist and fog. And a little way off ahead, you can see some flashes of blue.
Okay. Where might these lightning bugs be at?
Probably.
Wyatt attaches a device to the top of the steering wheel, which means it will steer straight. And he leaps down the steps and joins you on the deck. And all over the deck, there are small piles of odds and ends, of bits of scrap, bits of clockwork, and some things that look like objects, but you don't recognise any of them. He rummages through a small pile, and Pug, to you, in answer to your question, he throws you something.
Okay, I catch it.
Alright.
Attempt to
I'm
catch
not
it.
going to make you roll for that. That's too mean. You catch it. And
Right.
you've seen one one of these before because you're from Grisha and you've been around fairly clever elves and things. This is a telescope. It's quite a small one, it's compact, but you can pull it out and it opens. It's a bit scuffed, but it looks homemade. And there's a piece of glass that's very shiny but a bit chipped in the end. And Wyatt pulls out a second one and puts it to his own eye and peers out the front of the ship, leaning over the side. And he's looking towards the little blue flashing bits of light, and he points and he says, "Straight ahead! That's them! Have a look! Anyone?" And he holds out the telescope to all of you. Pug, you've got one. Does anyone else want to look?
Yes, I do.
Alright,
Yeah.
he passes you the telescope first, Enna. And as you have a look out the front, you can see tiny little flashes of blue. It's like lightning, but really tiny and small.
Ooh, pretty.
And some of them are like darting about and almost dancing around over the clouds. And you can sort of see them all moving. They're not close yet, but you can see them. And anyone else who borrows the telescope and looks at them, that's what you can see as well.
Okay.
Alright, I look through and see the same thing, I guess.
Now, do you all want... Actually, fucking words, I'll ask you this. So, who wants to be where then? We can have a couple up in the crow's nest if anyone fancies being up there. And there's just underneath where the basket where the fire is that keeps the air in the balloon. There's like a crow's nest thing that's got some steps, like a rope ladder going up to it. Points up. There's also space for a couple of people up the top, on the bow, and the rest of you stand on the deck. Come hang with me. Where do you fancy being, guys? I'll get sorted on those weapons. Give me a minute. So, yeah, where do you guys all want to stand? Do you want to stay together? Do you want to split up? Where do you fancy being?
I think I'll just stay on the deck.
Yeah, I want to be on the deck where the fighting's gonna happen. Hopefully.
Oh,
Yeah, I'll be on the
fighting
deck as
can
well.
happen anywhere.
I'm happy to be up high and just shooting stuff.
Alright, so, Kes, are you going up the crow's nest?
Yeah.
Alright, is anyone going with her?
No, I'm going to stay on the deck.
Alright, Belle
Yeah, I'm good where I'm at.
is on the deck. Pug, are you on the deck?
Yep.
Okay. Kiara is downstairs guarding the stuff. Anna, where do you want to be?
I am staying on the deck.
Okay. Anna. Alright. Well, it's going to be at the bow, but he's not up there just yet. And Arissa, where do you want to be?
I'll be on the deck.
And you're alright. Okay, so as the ship is steering onwards, before Kez climbs up to the crow's nest, Wyatt brings forward a pile of things. He has a small bundle under his arm, which he points to you, Belgrath, and says, "This one's for you, in a minute," and he puts it down. So, what do the rest of you fancy? I mean, you're more than welcome to use your own weapons, of course, but I don't want you to waste any of your ammo or things. So I've got plenty here. Made most of them myself. Look, and he picks up like a mechanical crossbow, and it's got like an extra strong pulling feature, so you don't have to attach anything. You pull a lever, and it like pulls itself back almost as far as 2 feet, 2.5 feet, and there's a bunch of big arrows in there, but they look like they've all got blunt ends. So, anyone fancy this beauty? Have a look. Hang on.
Actually,
Okay, the bundle that's you gave me.
Does it have like a rope at the end of it? At the end of the bolts?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, I'll pick that one.
All right. Marvelous. And he hands it to you, and he shows you how it works. And he picks up an arrow with a blunt bit, and they've all got long bits of rope coiled to the end of them, and they've each got a little magnet, and he attaches it to the base, the end of the crossbow, rather. He says, "Right, stick that in there," and then the arrow, and he puts it down, and the mechanism automatically draws it back for you. And he says, right, point that, shoot. If it hits something, it'll connect, and it'll push out all these little wires which will clamp around the nearest thing, and then push this button, and there's a little green button on the side, and that'll pull it back in. Got it?
Seems very complicated.
Easy enough. That's because it's easy for me. Right.
Alright, so Pug's got a crossbow.
Well, I mean, the device is very complicated. Not you. You're simple.
Oh, thanks. I did make
Oh,
the most.
damn.
That's fire.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Could I please investigate the bundle that he handed me?
Yes. Oh,
Can I take a couple of crossbow bolts as well?
yeah, you can.
And I have a question. How resistant are these to magic?
Oh, magic should be absolutely fine. I didn't enchant against them, of course, but they should be fine. Try it. See what happens. It'll be an experiment.
Why not? Sure.
Belgarath, he has
Yeah.
handed you a big bundle of net, and it's
Okay.
made of like wire, not rope. And he lays it out flat on the deck, and he shows you it's got like a metallic box on one corner, and it's got another green button on it. And he says, "Go on, push it."
Okay, I push the button.
Okay, with the noise that those really thick metallic measuring tapes make when you push the button to retract the whole thing, like the entire net like crumbles together, and you have like a little square box made of like brass with a little green glowing button on it. And
Okay.
he says, right, so what you do, you level it up, you throw it, when it hits something, it'll all explode out for about 5 feet either side. It'll encompass anything it can, and it'll bounce right back to you as long as you've got 1 minute. And he like rummages through. Aha! Yes! And he hands you what looks like just a piece of metal, but he smacks it around your wrist, and much like those little elastic bracelets you had as a kid, that, like, you know, when you smacked it and it went around your wrist.
Slap bracelets.
Yeah, he gives you a slap bracelet, but it's got another green glowing button on it. But this button is just glowing. You can't push it. He says, "This is what will connect it to you, and that's what will make it bounce back. Make sure you keep that on you, or it won't come back." Cool.
I understand. I understand completely. That seems like that's a good gadget you got there.
Thanks. I made that one myself too.
One other quick question, Rosie.
Uh-huh.
I didn't catch if we'd had time to sleep or anything, so I was just wondering, have we regained all spell slots since last week, or are they still expended?
You fought the squirrels, and then you carried on straight out. So since the
Yeah,
squirrels,
I think since the squirrels, yeah.
You haven't slept since
Yeah.
the squirrels, no. But you didn't use a
Okay.
great deal against the squirrels.
But I mean, a short rest is enough for me.
I mean, yeah, you'd have had a short rest, so I'm gonna say
Do they do enough damage to like really warrant a short rest, or?
they did. Well, you'd have had a pause.
To me,
while
yeah.
you're looking at things, like your sort of
Yeah, the only
stop.
spell I used was shield. I was just wondering if I had my 3 spell slots back, or if I was down to 2.
Fuck it. I'll say you've all got everything back, including your hit points, because
Yes.
you'll have had half an hour on the ship while you were rising up in the air. How about that?
Okay, sweet.
It's the last time I'm nice. Alright?
Thank you, Rosie. Thank you, Dungeon Mistress Rosie.
Two guys. Oh my god. Alright, 1 second.
Anyway,
Okay, let's get ready for business.
So,
agreed.
Let's
that
get
means,
down
Tez,
to
are you
business.
not going to take any weapons?
To
from this fight?
defeat the Hun. That's such an awesome song.
Everyone knows that song.
Yeah.
So,
They send me.
Cass, are you not taking any
Yeah.
weapons?
No, I said I'm taking a couple of the crossbow
Yeah,
bolts.
But you're not taking.
But I have a crossbow. I have one.
Oh, okay, cool.
Will they fit on in my normal crossbow?
Yeah, they can do.
Yeah, okay. I prefer my own.
They will.
I don't need
expand
weak
or
squishling
retract
crossbows.
to fit, so they're quite
Okay.
long. But as you fit one, it actually automatically shrinks itself down a bit. It like
Okay.
changes itself to fit. It's pretty cool.
It seems magical.
No, it's mechanical. It's like got magnets at either end which detect how much space there is, and then it adjusts itself to fit. It's pretty cool.
This is really advanced stuff.
I know, and you can't keep it. Well, maybe.
Well, we'll see about that.
Okay. So, Orissa and Enna, would you guys like some weapons as well? Because he's got plenty left.
I
that you can
would.
customize.
Yes.
Alright. He has a look at you guys and he says, right, we've got. And he rummages through again. Oh, how about this? And he lifts up a giant spear made of brass. And he holds it up. And it's about 4 feet long. And quite lightweight from the way he's holding it. And he says, This is great too. Right, so you throw it, and when it makes contact with something, the end explodes, and it will hit anything that's 5 feet around it.
Where do you get these things from?
Hang on. And it. And he pulls out another one of the snap bracelets. And if you wear this, it'll come back to you with anything it's managed to spear on it.
Cool. I'll take that.
Alright, I'm just gonna have the spear and the snap bracelet too. Woo! Okay.
Yes.
And he looks at Orissa and he says, So, oh wow, you look like a pretty cool bard. Are you gonna sing them into a magic trance or something? I can give you something. What do you fancy?
What do you have?
Wow. Ooh, I always wondered what this does. And he rummages again, and he pulls out a little harp, and he says, I haven't managed to test it yet. I'm not much of a musician myself. Do you fancy it? It's supposed to do something to your enemies.
Ooh.
The fact,
Noises.
the fact that you don't know what it does is very concerning.
Oh,
I'll take
but
it.
only to enemies. That's what I was told, anyway. Assuming we're all friends, right? Should be fine. Call it an experiment.
I don't know what you're on about.
Oh, Jesus, that's a bad dog. Bad dog, bad dog. Oh.
One second, guys. We might have someone.
So, yeah, just out of interest, Wyatt, where did you get all of these very interesting weapons from?
Oh, well, most of these ones I've just given you. Hang on. Well, all these ones I made myself out of bits of scrap and things, except for the harp. That one I just found. I like to go through things, and find different pieces and put them all together and see what they do. I just love inventing.
You made these.
Yeah, all of those.
So are you a trained artificer?
Say that again? Sorry.
Are you a trained artificer?
Oh, no. I wasn't really trained. I sort of had to pick it up as I went along, really. Learned a few bits and pieces here and there, did some things. Figured out I was fairly good. I mean, I sort of had to
I
be
see.
good. Had to repair my own elbow. That was really the first step towards me wanting to start making things. I mean, after I repaired myself, I sort of thought anything was possible, really.
I see. Well, Arissa, if you do plan on using that, then just make sure that we're not that close to you when you set it off, okay?
Okay.
Alright, pause 1 second, guys. So, he says, yeah. So, do you like them? I tried hard. So far they've worked for me.
Well, I mean,
They are alright, I suppose.
Well, let's see how they work in action.
Awesome. Okay. So, right. I'll do how I normally do. I'll go up on the bow, and when I spot some, I'll shout, what was your name, sorry? And he's looking at you, Kaz.
Cass.
Hi, Kaz. So, if you head on up that ladder, you can get up to the crow's nest. If you see anything, holler on down. If I see anything, I'll shout too. And then, between us, we should spot them. I mean, they're pretty easy to spot. They're pretty bright, pretty dancey. Now, don't let them distract you. They'll be very distracting and very pretty. But it's
I
just
think I'll be fine.
They're cheeky little buggers.
Okay, I will
Put 'em
climb
in the
up.
nose if they could.
Well, we're pretty cheeky ourselves.
Do I have to roll anything, or can I just climb up? How stable
Nah,
is it?
You can climb up, you're okay.
Okay.
It's fairly stable, you're going straight.
Okay, I'm climbing up.
Alright, so you all get into position and you're all ready.
okay.
And so, just to clarify, Cass, you have your own crossbow and some of his bolts that he made.
Mhm.
Pug, you've got the mechanic crossbow and the retracting arm bracelet. And
Yep.
you've got the spear and the snap bracelet too. Obviously, you've got the unknown harp. And Belfast, you've got the retracting net.
I do have that net.
Awesome. Alright. Wyatt has also got a crossbow. Awesome. Alright.
Nice.
You head on straight, and slowly you begin to hear the sounds of lightning.
Okay.
Hang on. There we go. Alright, very quiet lightning. Okay, so you start to hear this louder and louder, and you can see little blue lights darting around the airship now. And as you notice them more and more, you start to notice that they're forming patterns and shapes. There's only a few of them at the moment, maybe about 4 or 5, but they're like moving around and sweeping about the ship, bouncing off the air balloon at the top, and making pretty patterns like flowers with the smoosh of their blue light and stuff. Smoosh is a word, I guess. And can you all please roll a... I'm probably going to just say do a...
Roll a what,
save.
sorry?
I haven't decided. I said,
Oh, sorry.
but...
Roll a hum.
Can you just roll a wisdom?
Is it a saving throw?
Yeah. I love how you're happy about that. That's amazing.
Because I have +3 in it.
Oh wow. Okay. 5 and a 7. 20 for Cass. You alright?
Ah.
20.
13 for Anna.
Yeah. Oh dear, some of you guys are not doing very well.
20 for Belgrad. Was that nat 20? No. Okay. Okay. Arissa and Pug, you like the shiny shiny. Pug, once again I say to you, oh it's shiny. Oh it's shiny shiny. You like the shiny shiny. These things
Oh.
are like, they're blue and shiny, which reminds you of the sword. You double check, the sword is still in its scabbard, it's still behind your back, but it's shiny. You like the shiny shiny. And almost as if it heard you thinking, there seems to be the shape of a blue shiny sword in front of you in the air, just for a second, lit up by the lightning, and then they're making flowers and patterns again. Arissa, shiny, blue, flowers, light, patterns, wow, pretty. Why am I holding this harp again? Ooh, pretty flower.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Cass, you're thinking, ugh, pretty stuff.
Disgusting, shining things.
Yeah.
Why?
Belgarath, you're thinking, Wyatt warned us they might try and distract us like this. Haha. And Enna, you think the shapes are quite pretty, but you're not swayed by them. You're focusing on the creatures creating the shapes, and you're focusing on, which one could I hit first? Okay, so, do you want to roll initiative for me?
Yes, indeed. Oh shit, wrong one. Right, I don't have a dex bonus, do I? No, I don't.
Yeah, at least it's not 2, so...
Oh, I got 3, so pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 18.
Nice. Well, initiative is not too important.
It doesn't matter where you go. Oh, poor Pug's last.
We're all doing so well. We haven't even started yet.
Yeah, we have been. We've been role-playing this whole time.
Thanks, Marek.
Wherever you are.
Alright. For creatures. Bear with.
You okay, Rosie?
Yeah, just rolling a lot of dice. Okay,
Oh.
so your initiative order is going Belgarath, and then a bug, then Arissa, then another bug, then Cass, then a couple of bugs, then Enna, Wyatt, and then Pug, and then
They have
Is each
separate
bug
initiatives.
some of
Each
them.
bug is getting its own initiative.
Some of them.
Seems so.
It depends on how they attack, which
I guess the big
Okay.
one.
later. The big ones get to go on their own. Because, you know, they've earned it because they're big.
I see.
Alright, so, Belgarath, what do you fancy doing?
Okay, well, just a quick spot check on where I am. So, where am I in relation to the bugs and everyone else?
Okay, you're on the deck. You are close to the stern. And you are the last one in the row. So you're the furthest back from the bugs, but that also means that you've got the most time to sort out where you're aiming. The bugs
Okay,
are
so
sort of dancing around the ship. There's a few towards the bow. There's a few up towards the air balloon itself, and there's some out to either side.
right, how many would it be possible for me to hit without like something going through the others? Is basically what I'm wondering.
Going through any of your people, you mean?
Yeah, so like a spell that I'm thinking of casting at the moment is a cone effect spell. So I'm just wondering, would it be possible for me to cast that without catching someone in the crossfire?
Yes, you can. If you aim it, there's 1, 2, 3 bugs off to the side of you at the moment. So you could aim for the 3 of them, and then you wouldn't get anyone on the ship.
Okay, well, if it's only going to be 3,
Well,
hang on.
3 is better than nothing, so...
Yeah, but that's the thing. The spell I was hoping to cast was like a something that's might be I think that would just be a bit OP for this. So what I'll do is I'll start off by using the net thing, and I'll chuck it in the direction of those 3 and see if I can start off by catching those 3 straight off.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So. Okay, so you're using the crossbow, right? What are you using? You went crackly when you said it.
Oh, the net gun thing that Wyatt gave me.
The net gun thing. Okay, cool. Alright, so to fire the net gun thing, roll me a d20 and add your strength.
Okay. Just need to look up that. Okay. Oh dear. Okay, got a 5.
Wow.
Uh-oh.
So you throw it, and it's a bit more awkward than you were expecting. So
Yeah.
it sort of
Requires
flies
a bit more
off the
strength.
ship and then starts to plummet.
Ah,
It calls
poo.
out, hit the green button on your wrist, it'll bounce back.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
Just stick to spellcasting.
You can have
Yeah, I
one
think
more
that
go
might
with it
be
if you want.
That might be a better idea.
You can have one more go with the net if you'd like.
Well, I think if I've got another action, I might call to Pug, because I think he's got the highest strength. So if throwing it is a strength feat, it might be a good idea for him to have it.
Can do. Pug, what do you think?
Pug?
Pug!
He's brain dead.
Oh, my mic was off. Does mine use dexterity? Because it's a crossbow.
Yeah.
No, that's what I mean. I was thinking of giving you the net thing if you throw it, because you've got a higher strength than I do, and then I can just recall it when it works.
No, I mean my crossbow.
The crossbow would be dexterity, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the net gun uses strength. Okay, so yeah, well,
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll just throw you the net, and I'll just stick to spellcasting for the time being.
Alright, so I'll
Oh,
catch that.
dear.
Alright, so Pug
See how well that
uses
goes.
net as well.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have very high ends in this party.
Alright, so next up we have one of the bugs.
Oh, did Pug manage to catch the net thing?
Oh yeah. I'm not gonna make you roll for catching in the middle of this. That just feels mean. Okay.
Ah, you are too kind.
One of the bugs comes diving at you, Belgarath, having seen you throw the thing, but it
Okay.
skims your hair and doesn't quite catch you.
Oh, it's trying
Okay.
to seduce him, stroke his hair.
I don't swing that way. I'm afraid. I'm sorry
You
to
don't
say.
like bugs!
No, funny
Next
that.
up is Arissa.
So whereabouts am I?
You are near to Pug, near to the bow of the ship on the deck. You've got 3 bugs to the side of you, another 3 around the air balloon at the top, a couple towards the bow, and a couple behind you on the other side.
And how distracted am I?
You can spin in all directions, so you can aim wherever you like. You have no idea what the harm's going
Am I just still thinking shiny though?
You're still thinking shiny. You can...
Look at the shiny.
It's shiny.
Shiny.
If you want, you can roll a charisma or wisdom.
Charisma's my higher one.
Yeah, go charisma. And just to see if you can shake off the effect.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. You still think they're really shiny, but you can have a... Well, I say attack. You can do whatever you want. You can have a go now if you fancy. What do you fancy
I guess I kind of decided that I want them for myself.
Okay. Are you using the harp yet?
Yeah. There we go. See what?
Alright. Roll a performance check for the harp.
Yeah. I got in that one.
And that one.
Blew up the ship.
Okay. You've never played a harp before, and
No, I
you
haven't anyway.
strum it with your fingers, expecting it to be similar to a guitar, and the strings are really thick and heavy, and you realise you're going to have to pluck them quite daintily to make them make any noise, and your fingernails snap, and you've now got short, stubby fingernails on your right hand, and 1 point of damage.
I can't remember them, you know. Cantrip.
Oh, okay, yeah. You're now fine.
Do I still take the 1 point of damage though?
Nah, you're fine.
Now right.
Okay, so it's now the bug's go. Ooh!
Is it my turn? Oh no, it's Bug.
Oh, okay. Another bug has dived at you, Belgarath, because you're the only person they've seen who's attacked them yet. And it's done you 2 points of damage because it landed on your skin and went "Tss," and you got a tiny electric shock.
Ah, nice. Okay.
Uh-oh. Okay.
And
So I'm down to 13.
Oh, I couldn't hear Rosie. Sorry.
It's just said it's your go.
Oh, okay. Okay, so are any bugs positioned in a way that if I shut them down, they would land on the ship?
There's 3, and they're above you. They're right near the air balloon. As in, they're like stinging it, trying to break through the material.
Oh, okay, so I would like to target one of them with Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Can you actually roll me a d20 to target because they're very close to the air balloon?
That's 19.
Yeah, you're fine.
And okay, and that's 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Okay.
Is it out by this, or is it still in the air?
It's still in the air, but it's no longer trying to essentially sting the ship. It's now flying in concentric little circles, and it looks dizzy and pissed off, and it can't like fly properly. It's still in the air,
Okay.
but it's sort of
Okay, then I will cast Hex as well,
yeah.
and make it have what's the word? Disadvantage on which one of its scores? I guess it's strength score.
Ooh, good. Okay, cool. And now
Yeah, that's me.
there's 2 bugs coming here again. Ooh. Alright. One of them dives at Arissa and misses, and it just feels like it stroked your hair. And the other one dives towards who would be closest? Pug.
Oh no.
Hello! You see a small Zuzi, and yes, that is a word, blue, 1 foot high, knobbly kneed, bony elbowed little creature, and it zhuzhes towards you, and it hits you in the face, and it does 4 points of electrocuting damage.
Okay. 4 points, got it.
You got zapped in the face.
A little bit, like your moustache is a little bit singed on the edges.
How dare he?
I know, right?
Zapped in the face.
Alright, so those 2 bugs found their go. So Enna, it's now your go, lovely.
Is there like a cluster near me at all?
Yes, actually, because you're on the deck, there's 2 to the left-hand side, and there's 3 to the right.
And does my spear, can I catch more than one at once?
If you line them up properly, you can
Okay.
wait for them to be vaguely in line and go for it. Yeah.
I'm going to use my spear and try and get the two of them at once.
Yeah, the two who are on the left-hand side. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Roll me a d20 plus your strength.
Ooh, 3.
Excellent.
Okay. You throw it, and similar to Belgrath, getting used to the weapon, it's heavier than you thought it was going to be, and a bit harder to like throw. And it sort of does a little arc and starts plummeting towards the ground. And Wyatt calls out to you, "Hit your wristband! It'll come back."
Okay, I hit my wristband like straight away.
Okay, and as if in like rewind on a videotape, the spear comes and lands gently, ready for an attack.
Damn it.
These are handy.
Alright, so now Wyatt's go. And I'm not going to use that dice because it doesn't have me. Okay. Oh. Well, that was better. Okay. Wyatt fires his crossbow out the front, and it goes straight through one of the little ones towards the bow of the ship, and the crossbow extends at the end, and it like spears through the other side and wraps around it in like mechanical arms, and he pushes a lever, and it with trap. With traps? Yeah, one of those. And it
Retract.
pulls the little, that's the word, retract. And it retracts and pulls the little shiny blue sparkly thing. And you can see it going trying to electrocute its way out, but it's not working. And it lands and he catches it in his gloved hand. And you can see it still going and not managing to do anything. And he puts it into a big bag by his feet and pulls it tight. Oh, I should have told you. There are gloves if you want to wear them. They're just in the pile on the deck. If you do
Thanks
catch
a lot.
Them, I recommend wearing them.
Thanks, Wyatt.
No problem.
Very handy, very handy.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's so
it's now-
handy. I'm up on the tower thingy.
Alright, it's now Pug's go.
Alright, so there are
Oh,
bugs.
you should be fine. I don't think it can get through Dragonhide.
Good then.
So
It just shows
there,
who's nice.
there are bugs up above the around the balloon, right?
Yeah, there's 3. 1 that's been damaged. They're hovering around the air balloon up top. There's 3 over to the starboard side and 2 over to the port.
Okay, let me try to get one of the ones floating around the balloon. And that is going to be strength,
Yeah.
but it's not an improvised weapon, is it?
No. You don't have proficiency in it, but it is an improvised no.
Okay, so let me do that. Going to be 15.
Okay, yeah. You don't spear it straight through the middle, but you get one of them in the leg.
With a net.
Yeah. Like,
Okay.
it explodes, because the way it pops out is it hits something. So it's hit it in the leg, and it folds out. So, roll me a... What's my list?
I see how it works now.
Roll me a d4, please.
4. Okay. That is a 1.
Aww.
Sad.
Okay, it hit the one in the leg, and the net exploded out. The other 2 didn't see the net exploding. The one that got hit in the leg turned around and flew upwards, out the way of the net, but the one next to it didn't get it in time, and is now caught in the very end of the net, which is now bundled together, and it's retracting towards you. It's retracting quite slowly, though.
Okay, so it'll be a while before it gets you.
You'll catch it on your next go.
Okay. Alright, so that was successful.
Catch. Okay, this might be a good time to put your glove on.
To put what now?
To put your glove on.
Okay, yeah. Let me go get a glove. Wait. Does the glove, are they padded?
Yeah, they're like padded, and the outside is made of like a really thick metal. Like it's
Metal?
No, it's like what's the word? It's like
That's going to
metal,
conduct.
like metal string, but it's
What
not.
do you mean?
So it's not soft.
It's not soft, but it's not like a knight's armored plate. It's like it's soft and it moves and it fits to your hand like a glove, but it's got like it
Okay,
was like copper wire.
What I'm asking is, what I'm asking is it going to harm my punching ability? Because when this bug comes up, I'm planning on punching it to knock it out.
It wouldn't harm your punching ability, but it is quite thick and padded, so you'd be able to punch with it on, but you look at it and you think, that might reduce my damage.
It might reduce damage?
Yeah.
Alright, I don't need it.
Alright, Pug puts it down. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god.
The low scoring bugs. So that's these guys. So, okay. The bugs over behind you guys to the left make a dive attack together. And they succeeded. I'm just going to roll to see who they hit because it's fairer. Okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Arista. Oh, she's gone. Anna!
Sorry,
Oh, hi, Arissa!
I was
You
easy.
pass the buck to Anna then. Arissa, you are getting dive bombed by 2 lightning bugs.
Okay.
And they've both rolled and they can hit you, but because you can see them coming, I'll give you a reaction if you want. If you want to do something as you see them diving towards you.
Did you hear that?
So what do you fancy doing?
Oh, I said I'd like to dodge them.
You want to punch them?
Dodge.
Or dodge them? Oh,
That's not Pug, that's Arista.
Yeah, punching is my business. Back off.
Alright.
Ooh,
Roll me a d20
jealous.
with your dex.
5. I'm
Alright,
really embarrassed, guys.
It's okay. You're encumbered by the heart. It's fine. Oh, okay. Well, one of them misses you and dive bombs and smack bang into the deck and is now stood on the deck a couple of feet in front of you, like dazed and rubbing its head, like. The other one just catches you in the side of the face. And having seen the one that smacked Pug straight in the face, you see that they go for the face. And it hits you full on in the forehead, and it does, only does 2 points of damage.
Okay.
So it sort of goes,
Okay.
alright. But
The bugs got cute.
when the bug hit you, Arissa, that one hit you quite hard, and it took half the damage, so it bounced off you, and it's now lying on its back, also dazed, in front of you. And they're both like lying, one of them's lying on its back, sort of going, "Ugh," and there's one stood next to it going,
Aww. Really bad.
I'm going to draw these next week. I haven't got a picture of them, but I'm going to draw them. It's going to be great.
By next week they'll be all dead.
Oh, thanks, Kaz. I love my NPCs, even if you don't.
I didn't say I didn't love them. I still want to kill them though.
Alright. Okay, cool. So we're back to... Oh no, we're not. We've got the last 3 to make their screaming attack. Alright, these are the 3 off to the other side of the ship. Ta! One of them failed. Ooh, one of them didn't. Okay. So, well again, so that's fair. Okay. Belgarath,
Yeah.
you, having turned around and seen it just happen to Orissa, you see the same thing happen to you. 3 lightning bugs start screaming towards you, and 2 of them peel off to the side and try to backpedal in the air because they realise that they're going to collide together rather than hitting you. And they just managed to avoid each other, but are now... They're essentially what would be called prone in the air, just hovering above your head, because they've just avoided hitting each other and they're not paying attention to you. The other one does manage to hit you, but it misses your face and instead catches you in the shoulder for 1 point of damage. So it sort of bounces off your shoulder, and the electric shock is almost like an afterthought. Like it hits you, gets taken by surprise, and then goes, oh, zzz, as a reaction.
I see. Okay.
Okay, and we are now actually to the top of the round, so Belgarath, it is now your go.
Okay, so these 3 who are trying to dive bomb me, where are they now? Are they still in front of me, or what's the deal?
Okay, there is 2 hovering in the air about a foot above your head, and they've just nearly collided with each other, so they're essentially prone. And then you've got 1 which hit you in the shoulder and is now behind you, and it's heading towards the other side of the ship. So the 2 closest to you are above your head, but by all means you can go for any ones that you want.
Okay. Is there like a grouping of them nearby, like more than 2?
You have got... There is still 3 up by the airship. One of them's in a net already. One of them is damaged, and the other one's in the middle. There's the 2 just above you. There is 1 by the front of the ship, and there's 2 by Orissa's feet.
Right. Okay. So there's not really a big grouping. Okay. I'm going to go for the 2 that are prone above me, and I'm going to cast color spray.
Okay.
Okay. So it's 1 action, 15-foot cone, and lasts 1 round. Just going to get the details now. Okay. It's I roll 6 d10s, which gives me a total number of hit points that can be taken off enemies. I start with the enemy with the lowest hit points, and then once they've lost all their hit points, it moves on, and all enemies that are affected by the spell are blinded for that round.
Alright, cool. Where are you aiming? The 2 above your head? Okay. I won't make you roll a d20 because you're not anywhere near hitting any of your comrades. So
okay, good.
Roll damage, and I will roll for them to see if they... Ooh, shit. If they avoid it.
Okay, so I get 6 d10s.
Alright, you definitely hit 1 of them.
Okay, well I've got 12, 22. Give me a minute to add all this up.
That's alright.
14, 24, 26, 32. Okay, I've got 38 points of damage.
Wow.
Nice.
That's a lot.
Dude.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of hoping to hit it at something with, well, a larger group, but 2 will have to do, I suppose.
Okay, and... Okay. How much damage did you get? I'm writing all this down as quickly as I can.
Okay, so I've got 36 points of damage that I can dish out, and but I have to start it off with the enemy with the lowest number of hit points.
Okay. That would be out of the 2 of them. It would be the one on the left.
Ooh, serve them up cold.
So I basically shoot a whole bunch of disco lights at them.
Party time.
I like this a lot. Okay. And what damage does it do? Like, what type? What does it not say?
Well, all that it said on the spell was that's the number of damage it does. and any enemies, well, all enemies that are affected are blinded for 1 round.
Okay. Well, the first one you hit is essentially blasted apart because that's too much damage for that tiny creature, and not just blinded, but no longer existing. So
Right.
the first lightning bug is no more.
Right.
And it implodes from the inside with a small burst of blue light, and
I told you not to
singed-
piss me off.
Singed bits of flesh fall down and land on the deck in little splatters, and the other one is now severely damaged and flying around, bumping into the mast and the sails, and blinded. You also hear a voice from the front of the ship call out, not to be pernickety or anything, but I can't actually use or sell the exploded ones.
Yeah, sorry, that's my fault. I didn't think it would hurt them quite that much.
Oh, that's all right. I mean, good job. Just yeah, maybe dial it back.
Less disintegration. I got it.
Awesome, thanks. Oh, I've got a bird up here with us. That's awesome. Gosh, he's friendly. Okay, next up we have. Oh, that bug's dead. So, Arissa.
Oh,
She was being so quiet too.
Aw, we forgive her because she's good and fluffy. So, Arissa, it is your go. You've got 2, one lying on its back in front of you, and one stood there going, meh. That was too sheep-like. I take it back. One going, ah.
okay.
No, that's still pretty sheep-like.
Okay, they're lightning sheep people, okay? It was a weird parental relationship.
She's made evil sheep.
Evil lightning sheep. Oh my god, that needs to be a thing. Okay, so, Arissa-han, what do you want to do?
I'm going to go, oh my gosh, and pick up and put right the one that fell over on its back.
Ah, okay. Roll me a d20 and add your constitution.
Oh. This is great. 6.
Okay,
Oh dear.
you take 2 points of lightning damage because when you make contact with it, it automatically goes. She's been learning from the squirrel encounter. Befriend your enemies. Stroke
That's
your
how-
enemies.
that's how I'm going to
Nurse your
stop.
enemies.
Then put them in cages. That's what you do with your friends, right?
Well, what you and Belgorath and your Bulgad do in your spare time.
No, I can confirm that is what you do with your friends. Isn't that right, Gimpy Steve?
True friendship.
One of you needs to get a sidekick called Gimpy Steve. Just has to happen. Okay, so Arissa, it's now upright. They're both upright, standing in front of you. The one that you put upright is now folding its arms and looking at you, and the other one's got its hands on its hips and is giving you a very quizzical look. You have got another turn if you want to do something else, because that was only a little action.
Okay. I'm so sorry about everything that's happening. It's just, we were asked to kind of do something for you guys. I'm not really sure what for, but I'm really sorry.
It's an insect, Arissa. I don't think it speaks English. Or whatever language it is we're speaking.
Common.
Common.
One of them flies up and bonks you on the nose. And it's quite hard, actually, for such a small creature. You don't take any damage, but it's a proper good toof, like a proper whack.
Good old Bog.
Yeah, they don't like that. It's kind of tall. Could be a bit more polite to them next time.
said I was sorry.
Alright, do you want to do anything else?
No.
Alright, so it is now Bug 2's go. Oh! Bug 2 is going to roll with disadvantage. And... no, definitely not. Alright. Bug 2 is the one in Pug's net, and it's struggling against it, but it definitely hasn't got out yet. It has not got anywhere close. So, next up is Kess's go.
Okay, so this time I will try to use the crossbow on the one that I've damaged before.
Alright.
And so I guess I roll a d20.
Yeah. And it's your crossbow, not his.
Yeah.
Okay, so roll whatever your crossbow adds, as opposed to this one. This one's Dex, but that's because it's a special one. Yours will probably be Dex 2, might be straight.
Yeah, it's Dex as well. But it's not great, unfortunately. That's not going.
Okay.
I know.
No, your bolt. Are you You're using one of the retractable bolts, aren't you?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. Well, the good thing is, you fire it. One of the little lightning bugs darts out of the way, but it doesn't hit anything, so you can retract it straight back. It will come straight back to you.
Okay. There we go. Just stick to spells.
Alright, you can have another attack if you want. Do another thing.
Can I try to spellcast at it then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then I will try Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Are you going for the two that are up near the balloon again?
No, I'm going for the same one. Or do you think that will kill it? Yes, I don't want to. I'll probably kill it.
It could kill it, but it depends. There's one that's damaged. There's one quite close by which is also blinded, and then you've also got another one which has taken no damage so far. Which is
Okay.
close to
So basically, I want to target one that would fall onto the deck in case it's killed.
Okay. Yeah. You've got the one next to the one you've already damaged. You can aim
Yeah.
for both or one of them. The one you
Okay.
damaged would fall straight onto the deck as well.
Okay. Yeah, I guess, whichever one falls straight to the deck, I'm attacking that one.
Alright, cool.
So that's 10 points of damage.
Okay. The one you've already damaged catches it, and its light sputters and flickers, and it falls down and lands with a on the deck. But it's not imploded.
Okay, so it's probably on 0.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's on 0, then I will cast Hex on the next one, because I get a free use of Hex if I bring to 0 my target.
Cool. Alright.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm hexing the one that was next to it. That's on
Yeah.
full health.
Okay. What are you using the hex on? What are you doing for it?
Strength as well.
Strength. Okay. It was attempting to burst the air balloon, but now it's doing it like really slowly, and it has the energy. It's just like... So that was probably quite a good call, Kez. Well done. Alright. Bug 3 and Bug 4.
Hexes are cool.
Hex are doing well so far. Alright, Bug 3 and Bug
Sweet stuff.
4. Decent. And who are they attacking? Alright. Bug number 3 is the one that you just hit, Kez, so it's going to go for you. It only does 1 point of damage though, because it tries to like boof you in the face and goes but because you took away most of its strength, it's not a very powerful hit, so it's just 1 point of electric damage for you. And the other one is right up near the front, and it dives at Wyatt and does 2 points of damage. Alright, cool. Okay, so Bug 4. So Anna, it's your game.
Yay! I am going to use my spear again Hopefully
Yeah.
better this time.
That's good.
And
D20 and
aim.
strength.
I'm gonna aim for like the biggest one I can see.
Okay, cool. That one is the one that just attacked Wyatt right in front.
Okay, I'm gonna go for that guy.
Alright, cool. D20 and strength.
Ooh, 18.
Ooh!
Yay.
Alright. That's a definite hit. Right through the
Woohoo!
tummy.
Nice.
Awesome. And roll me a D6 to go with that one now.
4.
Awesome. Okay. It's not dead, but it's not struggling very well, and it's sort of going. And you can now hit the button, and the spear will bring it back towards you like a kebab.
Okay, I do that.
Alright. It's now. It zooms back towards you. The net is quite slow because it's assuming it could have taken up to 6 creatures at once, but the spear, like, whoosh, and it's back in your hand. And it's got this little speared bug that's struggling on the end of it. What do you want to do with the bug? If anything.
Well, I'm gonna ask Wyatt where he wants us to, like, put the bugs, or what does he want us to do with them once we caught them?
One, I recommend putting one of the gloves on, if you're gonna touch
Okay.
it. And there should be some pouches and bags around. Chuck them in one of those. Make sure you tie it tight, though.
Okay, I'm gonna put on a glove before I touch this thing,
Yep, got it.
and try and wrangle it into a bag.
Alright, roll a d20 plus strength with advantage.
$12.
Yeah, you're good, you've done it. And to
Yay.
answer everyone's previous questions, when you put the glove on and you touch the creature, it immediately goes and what you realise is that the glove on the outside has been woven with very thin copper wire, which, when attacked by the lightning, reverberates it back. Now, the creature can't take damage from its own attack because it's immune to its own. However, it does dull it, and you take no damage from this stuff.
I feel kind of bad for the little buggy guys.
Oh no, she's gonna befriend them again.
I feel bad for hurting him.
Are you gonna put it in the bag? You do.
Yeah, I put him in the bag, but I apologize to him.
Like an angry bee combined with an angrier wasp. It doesn't really seem to care, you have to say.
Well, in the bag you go anyway, and I tie it up as tight as I can.
Aww.
Alright, awesome. So that bug is no more. He's been bagged. Alright, so next up, it's Wyatt's go. And sweet. He aims for that one up the top. Cool. Alright, Wyatt fires another crossbow bolt. And he hits one of the ones that's in front of you, Arissa. And it gets speared and wrapped around one leg and dangled upside down and dragged straight back to him through the air on the bolt, and he chucks it in the bag. Alright, it is now Pug! Puglius! You'll go.
All right.
Arissa,
So
the
that-
lightning bug was in front of you. You had 2 on the ground, and he speared one of them, and he's now got it in his bag. You've still got one in front of you. Kill girl. So Pug, you'll go.
Okay, so the net is now retracted to me, right?
Yeah, you've now got it. There's a struggling lightning bug inside it.
All right, I am going to bop it on the head.
Alright, roll for that. I believe it should be your strength and whatever proficiency you've got.
Yes, which is a lot.
Oh my god.
But
I'm gonna
are you
kill
bopping it on the head with your bare hands?
Yeah. I don't want anything harming my punching ability. Well, I mean, I want to like kind of hold back because I did get a high number, which is 14.
Okay.
You can
So
choose not to kill it.
You can control your swing. You know how to
Yeah.
kill people or not.
Yeah, I know how to kill people and I know how to knock them out for.
How to squeeze
This bug
bugs.
needs further questioning, so I'm going to. That is 6 damage, but I don't want to kill it.
Okay, it's like still in the net and is like. It's like
Wait.
holding its head, looking like dazed and confused. Basically, you just play whack-a-mole with it.
Yeah, awesome. So it's confused enough not to fight back when I try to throw it in the net, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
But Puck, you take 3 points of lightning damage.
Worth it.
Worth every second.
Alright, and then so I throw it in the bag and my turn.
Tie it up, yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, yep, that ends Pug's go. And next up is these buggies. Jesus, right, that one's gone, that one's gone. That one is still in front of Arissa. So, the bug in front of you, Arissa. Oh. It flies up and tries to boff you on the nose again, but you duck out of the way because you know this game now. And you were expecting it.
Can I bop it on the nose?
Alright. The one that's near Belgarath, that's dazed and blinded. No, it tries to find its way, but it smacks into the sail and like bounces back in the air. So, yeah, no damage taken there. Alright. And we're back to the top. Belgarath!
Right. After seeing the effects the gloves had earlier, I'm going to go and get myself a pair of those.
Alright, cool.
I mean, does that take up a whole action, or can I still do something?
No, there's gloves just in front of you.
Okay, so I will pull on the gloves just in case I need them, and this time opting for a less OP spell, I think. What can I do? Right, I am going to go for a firebolt on that one who hit me earlier. The one, because I hit the two that missed me, but there was another one who actually did hit me. Where's he?
There's the one that you've now blinded. Should be that one, I think.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that one, because there was
Oh,
the
no.
two
Oh,
who
it's on the
collided
other
with each
side
other.
of the ship. It started away. So it's on the other side of the ship. It's
Oh,
within
right.
your vision, but you can see it. Right, 1 second, guys. Okay. So,
Okay.
eyebolting that one, yes?
Yeah, if the one who hit me is in my vision, I'm going to be vindictive and smack him with a firebolt. Absolutely.
He hasn't avoided very much.
Excellent. Right. It is. Oh, god damn it! 2 damage.
Okay. Well, it reduced it by 1 point, so it takes 1 point of damage. You've ended it.
Right. If he wants to come at me, I can hit him with some more flashing lights and death. So come at me, bro.
All right. I will let you have one
At
more
least you're
action as
confident.
well.
Did you not see how much damage I put out in the last time I cast the sparkly death, which is what I'm calling it now, by the way?
Yeah, lots of colorful lights. Very scary.
With Disco of Doom.
Color spray. The most ridiculous and also OP spell I have in my arsenal.
Yeah, I think actually the hit points are for how many hit points of creatures it's affecting. It's not actual damage.
Oh, right, okay. I just copied down what it said on the spell.
I think the way this one works is you can blind creatures with it.
Yeah.
And because creatures have like a number of hit points, you can blind as many creatures, as many hit points you roll.
Okay. So I'm confused now.
What is it you're trying to do? Just simply.
Oh no, we were discussing color spray, but sorry.
I thought it did something. Apparently, I might have been wrong.
Why the fuck not?
That's fine though.
You're a
That
sorcerer.
happens.
You tweaked it.
Yeah.
You made a new spell. Fuck it. Why
Yeah, made a better spell.
not? You're all up and high in the air. You've gone all floofy. Your brain's funky.
Fair enough. But after this encounter, I'll look up color spray because I may have misunderstood what it said in the spell. If that's the case.
That's alright. We'll go with it for now. So, you get a second go just because I'm nice. Ish.
Okay. What? Even after the firebolt thing?
Yeah. Why the fuck not? Just a little one.
Well, define a little one. What am I able to do?
One action. I don't think you can do the big fiery light spell again though, because that was quite big. You can do another
Well, I
firebolt.
mean that. Yeah, alright. I'll do another firebolt. Why not?
Alright. Are you aiming for the
Even
same
though
angle
color
as
spray
that?
only takes 1 action.
Yeah, but it was a
Sorry?
bigger thing because it had the option to hit lots of people, whereas the firebolt, you're concentrating on one of them, right?
Yeah, that's true. All right, I'll throw another firebolt then. I'll do it the same one. Is that okay?
Yeah. Sorry, you went a bit crappy. I was waiting for you to finish. Just the same one.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
same one.
All right. I'll
Okay.
roll his defense and you roll his damage.
Okay, I rolled a 5.
Okay. He takes 3 points of damage then. Okay, he's proper pissed and he's like readying himself to zoom at you. And the one that's above your head is still blinded and still confused and flying about. Okay, Arissa, now you're going.
I would like to pop the fire bump on the nose.
You want to bob it on the nose. Are you wearing a glove?
No.
Okay. In which case, roll strength to bop it on the head.
Sorry?
Roll strength to bop it on the head.
Okay.
Alright, that's enough. It's only a little, and it's still a bit dazed and confused. And you only get 1 point of lightning damage for bopping it on the head. And it's now sitting down, going... and not really putting up a lot of a fight anymore. So you can chuck it in the bag now if you like.
Yeah? I will check in. Okay. And apologise. Sorry.
Alright, so as you pop it in the bag, you don't take any more points of damage because it wasn't paying enough attention to actually affect
can't hear a word you're saying.
Say again?
I couldn't hear a word you're saying.
Okay. The bug doesn't do any damage to you while you're putting it in the bag because it wasn't paying enough attention to do you any damage.
Okay.
Sweet. Alright, Cass, we're back to you.
Oh, okay. So there is the one in the sky.
Yep.
That I hexed. Oh, that was the one that was trying to attack me. Okay. So if I try to shoot it with Eldritch Blast, if it falls down, will it fall on the deck?
Yep,
Or
it's still up there.
okay. Okay, then I will try to shoot it with Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
And since it's also hexed, I do 5 plus 4, 9 points of damage.
Alrighty.
Yeah. It's nice that the hex adds a d6 to it.
For God's sake.
Yeah. I think that was what I was doing, just trying to shoot it down.
Alright, cool. And it's gonna land on the deck right in front of you, and it's not at 0 hit points, but it's not managing to do anything, and it's sort of stumbling about and things. So
Oh.
it did you want it to land on the deck, or did you want it to land in the crow's nest with you?
I mean, I don't mind where it lands.
Alright, well, it was probably slightly too far off, so it can just land on the deck, which is what was aiming for.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, it'll land on the deck. It's near to Pug and Orissa, which is quite near the other
Yeah,
ones.
I would probably shout at them to, catch that one before it gets out of its daze.
Oh, I'll catch it.
Alright, it is near to both Pug and Orissa, so either one of you can grab it next if you like. And this bug, no, that bug isn't going to go because that's down. We are now up to Enna.
Yay! I'm gonna use my spear again and hit whatever is closest to me.
That would be either the one that is just behind you on the deck, or the blinded one that's hovering above Belgarath.
Blinded one sounds easier. I'll go for that one.
Alright, cool.
Is it still blinded though? Because that spell should only last one round.
Just around. Oh, okay. It's not blinded, but it's fucking confused. It's flying around, like, bumping
I'll go for
shit.
him and put him out of his misery.
Jolly good.
And I have. Oh no! I rolled an 8. Oh.
Okay. Well, to be fair. Alright. That just hits because it's all dazed and confused and can't really dart out of the way. So,
Yay.
roll the d6 for me.
One.
Aw, okay. The spear is like stuck in it, like you think, but then it turns out that it's like in its hand, and it pulls its hand away, and
Ooh.
the spear comes back to you with a bit of like blue grime on it, but nothing else.
Damn it.
Okay, next is Wyatt. He's not hit. He's going to run down the steps towards the deck and come and try and help you guys. While he's doing that, Pug, it's your go. You've got one on the floor near you that Kess just hit. You've got the dazed and blind, well, just dazed now. Dazed one above Belgarath, and you've got another one off to the left-hand side of the boat.
Alright, I'm going to straight up punch the bug in front of me.
Alright, cool. Roll strength.
Oh, fuck. Okay. That is...
Well, that doesn't sound good.
And I can do it a bunch of times, so it's okay. So the first one's gonna miss since I rolled a 3. The second one, I guess I punch him a bunch of times. because of Moxie.
Alright.
The second one is 19. I'm gonna punch him. I'm gonna use a
All
Moxie
the
point, punch him
times.
4 times. 4 times total.
Oh, you're really angry at it.
And you're still not wearing a glove?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's
So
Canonian splendidly.
the second one's gonna be 14. 14 versus AC.
Okay, that hits, yeah.
And 5 damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my Moxie points to do it again.
Okay.
You do 2 more.
You've just taken 2 points of lightning damage from hitting it.
Okay. That's 21. So the third one's going to be 16.
Yep, that hits.
And then it's going to be 7 points of damage.
Ooh, alright. And you take 3 points of lightning damage with that one.
Alright. And last one is... Oh, that's probably going to miss. 9. 9 versus AC.
No, 9 just misses. It
Okay.
ducks out of the way, looking at you with a glare.
Alright, so it's 3 points, so that puts me at 18.
Alright.
Okay.
You can attempt to pick up and chuck it in a bag if you want. It will fire, but it is...
It's pretty dazed, right?
It is pretty dazed, yeah.
Alright, let me try to do that. That's what, strength?
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Alright, that's 6.
Alright, you pick it up and try to slam it in the bag, and in the process you take another 3 points of electric damage.
How many?
3.
3? Alright. I am bloodied.
Alright, and you drop it out of your hand. It's still kind of dazed, but it's not in the bag yet. And
But it's not in the bag.
it's not in the bag, no.
Alright.
Next up, the one that's on the left-hand side of the ship is going to make a diving attack at Enna, because you're closest to it at the moment.
No.
And
You'll be fine, Anna.
it dive bombs at you, but you duck out the way and it misses.
Woohoo!
Okay. Now we have back to the top. Belgarath!
Right. Okay. So first of all, I have looked up the colour spray spell again, and Sophie is right. I misunderstood the explanation of the spell, so I guess we can put the effect of my first casting on it to just random fluctuations in the arcane winds or something that just randomly made the
That
beams of light
bug
vaporize
was,
the bugs.
Really sick. It had this disease and
Just had this disease that made it react really, really spectacularly to flashing lights.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah,
You're like,
the spell is.
it had that thing where you don't like strobe lights. Epilepsy.
Yeah. Oh god.
I thought.
Yeah.
I think
just fell to the ground in epileptic shock.
Yeah, you gave it the
I
most
think the-
spectacular epileptic shock ever, and it's exploded.
I think as it disintegrated, a better explanation might be porphyria. I mean, that's just me.
Alright.
But yeah, the spell is literally just a dazzling spell. So I apologise for that. That was my misunderstanding that
That's
that
okay.
led to that.
You've got the
Um,
same one that's hovering above you, one over to the right-hand side near NNL, and one near Pug's Fist on the floor.
the 1 year Pug's Fist. Okay, well, I'm going to leave the 1 year Pug's Fist to him, because I think he'd take it personally if I shot it down for him.
Yeah,
So,
that one's mine.
Yeah.
He's a jealous one.
So where did you say the other ones were? Sorry.
You've got the one that's slightly dazed hovering above you,
Right.
which was just missed by the spear, and then you've got the other one which just dive bombed Enna, which is off to the right-hand side of the ship.
Okay. Well, I'll take the one who's slightly dazed above me, and I'll hit him with a ray of frost.
Ooh, alright, cool. Roll your damage on that, and I'll roll against.
Okay.
Okay, he rolled a 3, so I think he's taking that.
I rolled a 7.
Yeah, he's still taking that. Alright, so you knock it to the ground. It's now lying prone. What do you want to do with it?
Well, I'm wearing the gloves, so I'll give him a little boop on the snoot and knock him out.
Are you going to put it in the bag as well?
I will, yes.
Okay, roll a strength with your boop.
Rolling for strength booping.
Booping good.
Okay,
A
I got.
D20.
Okay, I got a 14.
Okay, yeah. It gets
It's not
booped
too bad.
and put in the bag fairly easily. Alright.
Excellent.
Sweet. Okay, cool. So,
Right.
you've now got 2 left. You've got the one that Pug is attacking and the one off to the
Okay,
side near N. And it is now Arissa's go.
Okay, so I'm gonna try the heart thing again now.
Okay, cool. Roll
See if I can get that to work.
What is going on?
She's rolling performance.
Oh, am I?
Oh.
Okay, I didn't hear anything.
Oh.
I just said I want to try and get the heart to work and thing.
Oh, okay. Well, roll performance, please.
Better than last time.
11. Okay. You strum the harp, and a weird sort of metallic-y noise comes out of it. It's not as pretty as you were expecting. You've heard people play harps before, but you've never had a go yourself. And it sort of makes a sort of tin, 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 tin. And as you're looking around, you notice which one of the 2 left would you look at first? Would you look at the one near Enna or the one Pug's been punching?
Probably one Pug's been punching because he's closest.
Okay, as your gaze falls upon that creature, could you please...
He's taking away his prey.
Could you please...
Yeah, you better not be taking my pride away.
Roll me a d20 and add persuasion.
Ooh.
Okay. 19 altogether.
Nice! Oh yeah, that creature's listening to you. Okay. The creature looks at you, and although it can't speak and you hear no words, you instantly get the feeling, just this gut reaction, that this creature will do whatever you tell it to do right now. And you keep playing the harp because you feel like this is what's doing it. So
Yeah.
what would you like to say to the creature?
Tell it to stay still so I can punch it.
Climb into the bag.
Could you let go of the book and then I'll ask him to go get his friend and go in the cage?
And he looks up and he like waves at the other bug that's near Enna, which rolls towards it in confusion and interest, and it like pushes the other bug in front of it. And did you tell it to go in the bag with both of them?
Yeah.
Alright, it like pushes its friend as if going into a nightclub past a bouncer, and it like shoves it into the bag by your feet, and it like walks in behind it and like closes the opening behind it, and you can bend down and like tighten it shut.
Oh wow. Oh, there goes Pug's punching bag.
Aw. Well, it's still in the bag. You can punch it.
Yeah,
You
you're
can just
out of
punch the bag.
You're out of initiative order now because they're all sorted. So
We got
the-
punch the bag if you want.
Oh, this was
Punch it
easy.
once for good measure.
Alright, just roll your damage on that. You don't need a strength because it's like a bag.
Oh, that's a lot. 7 damage.
Alright, cool. You hear it, and one part of the bag goes still, and the other part
was unnecessary.
The poor bugs.
It wanted to shock me. It got what it deserved.
You could have worn the gloves.
Yeah.
Just wear the gloves.
And hampered my punching ability? No, I don't think so.
Oh.
Do I take it that people are displeased that Pug punched a bug to death?
Yes.
You
Slightly.
didn't squish
See,
it there.
I wasn't even here, and I could instantly pick up on what just happened.
So predictable.
Mm-hmm.
So Wyatt jumps down onto deck and joins you. He waves up at you, Cass, as if you can come down and join us if you want now. And he says,
Yeah.
well, that went all right, I think. What do you guys think? Did quite well in the end?
It was easy enough.
Seemed to.
Can I take a short rest?
Are you feeling weak in the knee, Pug?
I feel a little bit shocky right now.
Oh well, you have plenty of time to have a rest up. Put your feet up. It'll take us a good 3/4 of an hour to get back towards ground, and then we'll hover over towards the capital. How about that, guys?
Finally.
Oh, that sounds
Why
like a
not?
good plan to me.
I tell you what, it's
Yeah.
much easier with more than one person.
Do you want me to help out with the ship?
Oh, if you want. Do you not want to take a rest as well?
No, I'm fine. I'm strong enough not to have to worry about bugs.
Strong enough.
Awesome. All right, sure. Come up here and I'll show you how it works. If you could
Yeah.
do some steering for me, I need to go up and repair that sail. See? And he leans in towards the girls here and says, don't feel too bad for the lightning bugs. If they got much further towards us, they could have ripped our sails apart. And if they'd managed to get through the air balloon, well, it would only have been a matter of time before we'd have come crashing down. So, yeah. And he, takes all the bags full of the bugs and ties them together and puts them in a pile with some other things down the side by the steps up to the wheel, and him and Kev go up towards the wheel. Are the rest of you all going to take a short rest then?
Yes.
Wait, short rest or long rest?
I will take a short rest, yes.
It'll be
Yeah.
short to get you back down to the ground.
Okay. So yeah, let me do that, and I yell at the bugs for shock getting so bad.
Alright. Kev, did you want to do
Does
the
it,
same thing while the rest of them are resting then? While you're
Sorry?
how to steer? Kev, he's going to teach you how to steer the ship. Did you want
Yay!
Did you want to do or say anything else while they're resting?
Well, I guess I want to find out about Wyatt, how he became so
Dashing,
good at making these
wonderful.
artifacts. Yeah.
Oh, well. As I said, the first item I ever made was my own elbow.
Yeah. So basically, I want his sort of life story, like where he's from, what happened to him, that sort of stuff.
Okay, cool.
You know, we are just
And-
speaking as he's teaching me stuff, just casual chatter.
And actually, as you start asking him this, and he motions for you to head on up the stairs towards the wheel, he then catches you, Pug, on the shoulder. And he sort of properly looks at you, and he says, you know, that was some mighty good punching you did back there.
Yeah, punching's my best quality.
You're not Pugface, are you?
I am. You heard of me, have you?
Well, you're from Arato Man, right?
I am.
You had to think for a minute then, didn't you?
It's been a while.
Yeah, me too. I saw you. I did. Oh man, your moustache has got bigger and your hair's a bit darker. But man, I can't believe I didn't recognise you till I saw you punching that thing. Oh wow, I grew up watching you in the fighting pits. You're brilliant.
Right, you want an autograph yet then?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Oh, could you autograph my elbow?
Yeah, let me get a pen. And he pulls out a pen because, you know, he's been signing autographs his whole life, so he has a pen at the ready always.
Is it like a Sharpie? Like never
Yeah.
inches off Sharpie? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
he gives you his elbow, and there's like a really big cog on the side of it, and it's got like a big metal bit on it that you can sign.
And I write to Wyatt with love from Pugface.
That's so awesome! Thank you so much!
Yeah, I always love my fans.
Oh, brilliant! Don't suppose you do much fighting now, do you? I mean, apart from actual fighting on enemies and things, have you been in any pits recently?
No, always looking to get back. I need to level up a few times first before I head back home.
What is leveling up?
I can also say what I'm just curious what this leveling up thing is.
Exactly. Can you explain to us how that works?
Well, I can't exactly take on a whole mafia of idiots by myself unless find some magical artifacts around. Make me stronger, say.
So basically, leveling up is getting some artifacts.
What's up?
Oh, so leveling up means acquiring some artifacts then.
Yeah, need to learn how to fight better too.
Right, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Artifacts, experience, all necessary before I go back home.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah,
Well,
I mean, you're a squisher right now, so yeah, you better some techniques before you can take off anything strong.
I may be a squishing, but I can still break your scales.
As if.
Out of character, is there by any chance a cat nearby to someone's microphone? Because I keep hearing purring.
Yeah, that's me.
Ah, okay.
Sorry, I'll move him so he's not as close to the microphone.
But it's cute.
No, it's fine.
No, you can leave it. It's cute.
So, just as long as I know I'm not going insane, it's fine.
awesome. So, you guys go and take a short rest, and Kez, you are chatting to Wyatt, and he's teaching you some things about the ship. So, what do you want to ask him then?
So Wyatt, where do you hail from?
Oh, I hail from Arato Men, placed in Risha. Man, that place is fantastic. Full of really awesome people doing crazy things. I mean, just look at Pug here. He's from there too. Man, he's great, isn't he?
I'm pretty awesome, aren't I?
You're asleep.
No shit.
Pug just says
He is
that
so
in his sleep.
awesome that he can speak in his sleep.
I'm dreaming about all the fans I have.
Oh, no.
He's just there sleeping, just going, yeah, I'm awesome. Oh, I'm awesome. Yeah,
This
yeah.
I know, you all
yeah.
love me.
Here we go, it's gone.
Ah,
Okay.
pancakes.
This is
Oh.
a picture from Pug's dream from last week that I've put in
Aww.
the video.
Right.
He's already seen it, it's fine. This is what Pug's dreaming of right now.
Yep, I believe it.
So why did you leave this Risha if it's so marvelous, as you're saying?
Oh, well. Once you've seen it, you've sort of seen it all, really. I suppose it's the same for wherever you're from, really. It's a great place to be from, but once you've explored a lot of it, you sort of want to go out and explore other places. And I just started learning about mechanics and things and the magic of construction. And so I travelled around a bit, trying to meet different people, trying to learn a bit about different places and hone my skills some more. Travelled through Travis before the war began, of course, and through Borsin. Oh man, the airship city. Oh, that place. That's brilliant. If you get a chance to go there, do it. It's fantastic. Full of really creative people doing really crazy stuff. Of course, the people of Borsin have got no idea. Don't know how they'd feel about people doing magic and crazy machinery right on top of their heads. Probably best they don't know.
So where did you learn this magic from?
Well, improvised quite a lot. But when I got to the airship city, I met the mechanicists there, and they taught me a lot. Taught me almost like they would an apprentice, really. And man, I learned so much. And then slowly I started putting it into other things. I wasn't just making people anymore and like repairing limbs and things. I could make weapons. I could make little toy boxes that opened and shut. And if you use magnets in a certain way, and then it goes into this sort of long rambling chat that you don't quite understand. And it's all about, like the mechanics of bippity bobs and all this stuff, and you sort of nod along because he's being
yeah. Sounds great.
But
sounds great, Riot.
Cool story, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marvelous. Sounds good.
So, what about you guys? What brings you out here? You're an odd crew to be travelling together. I mean, I've travelled with some crazy pirates, but you guys, it's a highly unlikely grouping. What brought you all together?
Well, I suppose there aren't a lot of people around to be able to choose companions, so I'm stuck with these.
Oh, they don't seem like too bad of people to be stuck with. I mean, you're all protecting each other. You seem to fight quite well. I found that it can get quite lonely eventually, no matter how self-sufficient you are. That's why I don't mind pitching up hitchhikers, like you guys.
Hitchhiker? What is that word?
It means people who need a ride.
Oh, I see. Well, thank you, Riot, for telling me about that sort of magic. It sounds very interesting.
Oh, it is pretty fun. I mean, more mechanics-based than magic itself, of course. But either way, it's still pretty fun. I've learned so much.
What was the name of the place again, where these pirates were?
Say that again?
What was the name of the place where the pirates are from?
Where the place in Borson where he learned?
Yeah, oh, so it's Borson.
Yeah. He said there was an airship shitty hidden somewhere over Borson, and he met the mechanists there.
Wait, so, okay, so the city, where exactly? Sorry?
It was in Borson.
It might be easier if you write it down, sorry. Oh, Borson.
Oh, god damn.
What's up?
Oh, nothing.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
No problem. No sweat. You seem like pretty great people.
That's really nice of you to say.
Oh, believe me, I've dabbled in some piracy in my time. Ah, you guys are a nice welcome change.
That's good, I suppose.
That's where I got the ship from, of course.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear that.
He said it's where he got the ship from. Oh, the ship, by the way, you noticed, as you got. The ship, as you got on, you noticed, had a name around it, and it was the Dorapom.
The Dorapom.
The Dorapom.
Where does this name come from?
Are you asking
For a
me,
sec.
or are you asking Wyatt?
I'm
Either
asking
or.
Wyatt.
I'm asking you.
I well, procured it from the, well, it was more of a whim, really. I mean, I was travelling around, and I found myself with this, repairing some of their cannons and things, making them weapons, and then one day, they all got drunk in this air tavern, and I just sort of took advantage of it. Of course, the main problem is the captain, Black Cannon. He's not very happy about it, so I'm avoiding him, as it were. Yeah,
Makes sense.
Well, he doesn't have a boat to come and find you, so assumably safe.
Oh yeah, Rosie, I have a question.
Yes.
Is everyone else sleeping right now?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
some of them will be. Some of them will be sort of like just having a rest. They don't all have to be asleep. They can be like just sitting with their feet up and things.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so did you want to do anything else or say anything else? Because you're making your way towards the ground now.
No, I'm just happy to learn how to navigate with this ship.
Okay, cool.
And I'm acting very excited about learning this.
If we were in 3.5, I would say that you get a point in your sailing, but instead, just put it somewhere on your sheet that you now have basic knowledge of how an airship works.
That's so cool.
So cool. Alright, so you guys get closer to the ground, you have a short rest, you're all fairly rested. Cass, you've been learning lots of things, bits about Wyatt. Wyatt keeps admiring the
Pug? Or...
what did Pug do? That's signature. That's the word.
Okay.
That's the word I was looking for. The signature on his elbow. He sort of rolled his shirt sleeve up so we can see it all the time when he bends his arm. It's pretty cool. And you guys all slowly come out on deck and sort of stretch and yawning and having a look around. You're now below the cloud cover and you're getting closer to the ground. It's still grey. You don't really recognise it, but at the same time it's all fairly grey. It's Travis. It's all fairly similar. So, Wyatt has a peer over the edge with his telescope. And he says to you guys, "Oh, hey! Don't suppose you mind a very quick detour, would you?"
Where at?
Well, have a look. And he hands you, Pug, the telescope, and he points down and he says, there's some wreckage down there. You can see some things glinting about. Might be worth having a little look. Could be something useful. Might be something magic. Hey.
Hey, I like where this is going.
Might as well take a look.
If that's alright with you guys, I promise shouldn't take too long. If you fancy.
God damn it. Yeah. It looks alright.
Kess, I've showed you. Bring us down slowly. I'll come up and help.
Yes, of course.
You remember how he taught you, and you pull some levers, and gently the ship starts to slowly lower down towards the ground. He takes the wheel from you so he can land it properly, and he helps you learn how to lower the anchor and things. And he lowers the gangplank, and you all jump off, and you're in like a murky, misty part of Travis, and you've got some trees scattered around. It's a little bit breezy, but you're alright at the moment. You're not too cold, too chilly compared to when you're up in the air. And in front of you, there is like the wreckage of what looks like a campsite and maybe a wagon and some things. And there's a lot of rubble everywhere. It looks like there was potentially a fight, maybe a magic blast of some description. There's no cracks in the earth here, but there's like an overturned wagon and loads of rubble and like bits of boxes and clothes and bags and things. So, anyone wanting to dig through it, Wyatt's going to have a dig through. Does anyone want to have a look around?
Yeah. I'll have a
Yes.
look around.
Okay, all of you roll investigation then.
Investigation.
Oh god.
Okay, 1 second. Where are I? Oh, right, okay, that's... Okay.
19.
Shiny stuff.
Where am I right now?
Was that a 3 for you, Kess? Sorry.
Yes, that was indeed a 3.
Oh my god, it was a 3 for me as well.
The treasure's over here, Cass.
Kess and Belgarath, you start
Just got a bit
hunting
distracted.
through, and you find what you think looks like a really good pile. It's quite thick and heavy and quite big, but the more you start pulling things apart, the more you realise it's just like loads of earth and like dirt and stuff that's all been like blasted to one side, and there's a bit of grass.
There's nothing here. This place is worthless.
Okay, Rosie,
Yes.
I would like to use some of this rubble to cast a spell, if I may.
Sure. What spell?
Okay, I would like to pick up a sort of a hand-sized brick or something like that, and use it to cast light. Because if it's misty and it's difficult to see stuff, I think that might come in handy.
Yeah, can do. Sure.
Okay, so basically I just need to touch an object and it shines up to 20 feet of any colour, so I'll just choose white light, and that lasts an hour.
Okay, cool. So if you and Kez want to roll again, then you may. And you can carry
Oh, we
on searching.
can.
Yeah, but I'll do these other two first. Okay, and
Okay,
Arissa,
cool.
is she looking as well?
Looking for what?
Anything. You don't have to. There's just like loads of rubble and leftover things and things. They're like investigating it.
Yeah, I'm saying there's nothing here and kicking at the piles of stuff.
Okay. Enna,
Yes.
find some. Give me a sec.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, okay. Enna, you find 3 jewels.
Ooh.
There's a red one, a green one, and a blue one.
Yay.
They don't look magic-y, but they're definitely
Don't eat the blue one.
pretty. And from your knowledge, not that in Travis people would necessarily work in gold, but they're worth at least 20 gold each.
Fabulous.
Sweet. Okay. Pug, you got a 19, didn't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Pug, you are digging through and you spot something shiny.
Is it shiny, shiny?
It's shiny, shiny.
Shiny.
And as you dig through, you find the shiny is coming from a jar. And
A jar.
It's a jar, it's about 50 centimetres tall, quite wide. And as you pick it up and blow the dust off it, you see that inside there is a little figure. And it looks like a little like pixie thing. And it's got wings and like an angry face and little fingers. And it's like pounding its fist against the glass. And like you can't really hear what it's saying because it's all muffled, but you can hear a sort of distant.
Oh, that looks like a nice snack.
And it's glowing all like blue and white and shiny. And it reminds you of a sword a little bit because it's got a similar sort of magic. And you remember somewhere back in your childhood, I think, did fairies grant wishes?
Fairies grant wishes?
That's what you remember as a kid. Like, that was what you got taught in, like, fairy tales.
Okay. I'm going to open this jar, because this sounds interesting.
Okay. Roll me a strength, please.
12.
Okay. Can you please... Oh no, you just did. Okay, 12. It's really tight. The top of this jar, which has some holes poked in it, it is really tightly screwed. And even you prop it under your arm and give it a good... And it's not really budging. And the fairy pixie little thing inside is like pounding on the glass harder and looking really cross and grumpy, and it emits like a big angry blast of bluey silver light which sort of dulls as it reached the edges of the jar, but you feel it hit you, and you take 2 points of damage.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's not a friendly fairy.
Not necessarily, it's just pissed off and trying to get out of the jar.
Okay. Oh, wait, there are holes at the top, right?
Yeah, they're like breathing holes.
So they're not big enough to talk through?
You can try.
Okay, let me try to say, hello, what's your name then?
You can just hear an angry... do you
You're
speak
gonna have
Sylvan?
to speak up.
Do you speak
Sylvan?
Sylvan, Pug?
Elvish.
Nah, not quite right.
You're having some trouble there. Would you like me to speak to it?
Well, you know what it's saying.
Sorry.
Do you know what it's saying then?
Well, I could if I wanted to.
Alright, then hey, you talk to it. And pass
Okay.
the jar to Rudy Cass.
Do you speak Sylvan, Cass? Just out of
No,
interest.
but I have comprehend languages.
Okay.
Okay, so I cast comprehend languages.
I actually do. Just saying.
You speak Sylvan?
Yeah.
Cool. Well, have you heard any of this?
Well, how far away am I?
Not too far. You're on the other side of the wreckage. It's less, would you have heard the Sylvan? It's more, you've heard what they're doing. Are you interested enough to go over?
I mean, I think upon hearing there's someone talking in Sylvan, I'd go over and investigate.
Alright, cool. So, you can head on over. Kess is
Okay.
now holding the jar, and this little pixie thing is like banging its hand against it, like do, and looking really like cross and trying to like push on the lid of this jar, but not really getting anywhere. And you can hear this little, and basically it's lots of curse words. Not at you guys. It's mostly like, you know, get out of this fucking thing, motherfucking cunting. Yeah.
So, how did you get in there, little fishling?
It is not speaking common right now. It's just like.
But I did cast comprehend languages. So it should be.
Yeah, it's literally just continuing to swear and trying to get out of this jar. It's not like it's in like a little mini rage. It's not like managing to pay a lot of attention.
Might I offer my services here?
Yeah.
Okay. I offer my hand to take the jar off Kess.
Yeah.
And Kess, are you going to give me that?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so I'll start talking to the fairy pixie thing in the jar.
Okay. What are you saying?
Okay, just basically just start trying to calm it down to try and get a conversation going.
Okay. It's like, and I don't want to use critical role all the time, it's like grog raging at the moment. Like, you can
Okay.
talk, it's not going to reply to you though, because it's just pissed.
It's just mad. We can break the jar.
Yeah, just blast it with magic.
Maybe not a good idea until we know for sure that what we're seeing in the jar is actually what it is.
Well, if you insist.
Well, think about it. I mean, we've just arrived here. We don't know what's caused this. We don't know what's happened. We know what's the thing that's in this jar isn't actually a fairy at all, but some sort of malevolent demon that someone was able to trap at the last minute. Letting it out.
Paranoid.
Well, if you want to let it out, that's fine. I'm just saying it could do more harm than good. So if you want to risk it, by all means. But I warned you, is my point.
Well, whatever. I will continue looking around the place then.
Okay, so who's
Leave
holding
it to
onto
him.
the jar at the moment then? And,
I think I still have the jar.
I mean, you can roll a strength to try and undo it if you want. I mean, Pug, you can do it again. by all means, just. I mean,
Oh,
who
I
knows,
think
magic
he was
will
saying
blast
he's
it
not
back.
going to open it.
I'm not going to open it yet until the pixie thing calms the fuck down. And you know what? I'm actually going to say it. I'll just start shouting at it. I'll let you out if you calm down. In Sylvan, obviously.
Okay. The pixie takes a long time and eventually hovers in the middle of the jar with its arms folded tight around it, and you can tell it's still fuming and probably won't be a very good conversationalist right now, but it's like, okay then, get me the fuck out. But that's the look it's giving you. That's not what it said. It's like breathing heavily.
Okay, sure.
You can see its little shoulders moving up and down. It's like...
Right, okay, that's better. Now, let's start off with some simple things. My name is Belgarath. I'm a sorcerer. What's your name?
It's just like heavy breathing and fuming.
If you want to get let out, I'd suggest that you start answering my questions, or I'll just throw your jar back into the pile and we'll forget we ever saw you. How does that sound?
Alright. It cocks its head and raises an eyebrow as if to say, go on.
Okay, so what's your name? I know you could talk. I heard you swearing quite colourfully earlier. Is it still just staring at me?
Yeah, it's still staring at you, pondering. And you can see it's thinking.
Trolling diplomacy for it.
It's probably picturing how it's going to kill you.
So, the pixie...
Fine.
Oh,
The
Well,
pixie
hello.
looks at you
Fine.
and speaks.
Jesus.
what is that?
Fine.
What is that?
Name's
and on
Arrow.
Oh,
Let me out of this goddamn thing.
Out of character, was not expecting that. That took me by
me
surprise.
neither. Sorry, I was really surprised.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're getting somewhere. Now, I will let you out, as I say, if you answer just a couple more questions, and then I'll let you out free as a bird.
He's still speaking Sylvan, by the way.
Yes, I gathered that. Yes.
Why don't you let me out first? I hate this goddamn jar.
Well, I can quite understand that, but for the time being, you're in the jar, and if you want to get out, then you'll answer my questions.
Okay, go on.
Fine. Now, how did you get in the jar?
Fucking humans.
Could you be a bit more specific?
Alright, guys, pause 1 second.
Okay, so, as I said, could you be a bit more specific than fucking humans?
Well, I...
Wait, so it was having intercourse with some humans?
Ah,
No, I think that it's just being colourfully descriptive of the humans that puts it in the jar.
Are you
ask
sure?
me if it grants wishes.
Do fairies grant wishes? Is that a thing? I've never heard of that.
You should probably ask a fucking fairy then.
I said that in common. How do you know what I'm saying?
You can still understand common, just not speak it.
Fairies totally grant wishes.
Okay, Fairy, do you grant wishes? I don't think that's the most important thing right now, but apparently people want to know.
Well, maybe you should ask a fucking fairy.
I'm asking you.
I'm not a fucking fairy.
Oh, right, okay.
It could be a pixie.
Is that not a kind of fairy?
How dare you? No.
It looks like you just insulted it.
I'm saying that out of character. I always thought that fairy was just a general term.
Oh, okay.
So racist.
All right. Anyway, so okay. So putting wishes aside, you said that humans put you in the jar. How did that happen?
Well, one day I was sitting there, and then suddenly, like, a jar closes around me, and, well, why does it even matter to you?
Call it curiosity.
It's my business why they locked me in this jar.
Well, the question is, Pixie, what will you give us in return
In return for?
for freeing you? Or should we just leave you in the jar?
Don't you dare leave me in the jar.
So what will you give us in return for the favor of freeing you?
Well, I don't have much. Especially not any gold, but
Oh, especially
maybe I can help
not
you
any
guys.
gold. Can I roll insight on that?
Rosie?
Sure.
Okay, so that's 13 on insight on whether the pixie has gold or not. Or whether it was lying or not about not having gold. It's very important.
Pixie, were you lying about having gold?
no.
There you go.
Well, I'm convinced.
I know how I can help.
Okay, I'm listening.
The big guy, he asked about wishes, about magic.
He did.
I can lead you towards magic.
Magic?
Oh, he'll
What kind
probably
of
like
magic?
that.
Magic items, magic spells, I can lead you to magic.
Well, okay, that sounds like a good reward to me.
All you need
But-
to do is get me out of this fucking jar. And make sure
Okay.
no one catches me in a jar.
Okay, well, I'm still a little confused as to why you were put in the jar in the first place. If you tell me, and if that reason seems unreasonable, then I could be persuaded to help you get out. But if you were put in there for a good reason, then I'm not going to get you out of the jar, am I?
Well, the first time they locked me in this jar was because they wanted to sell me. I'm not a
Okay.
goddamn pet.
Okay, that does seem fairly unreasonable, to be fair.
I was just lying on a fucking tree, and then they fucking caught me.
Bloody hell, this pixie's got a mouth on it.
Do you know what happened around here? There's no one here anymore.
Well, there was a big magical explosion, but that's it.
Any idea what caused it?
I don't know, I died.
I'm sorry, you died?
Yes, but my goddess saved me.
Your goddess.
Yes.
Who's that?
Why would a pixie goddess mean anything to you?
I'm just
Well, I mean-
interested.
If it can cheat death, I'm sure quite a few people would be interested.
The goddess only serves those who serve her. But
That's
her name
usually
is
how gods
Ertar
work.
Valias. If out of game me pronounces that correctly.
Sorry, what was the name of the goddess?
He's typing.
Okay.
Earth of... okay. Making a mental note to look that one up later. So, what might we get you out of the jar? Is there some kind of enchantment that needs to be broken or something like that?
I don't know.
Okay, well, I'll start off by just trying to open the jar. Simple as that.
So that's strength roll.
Perhaps you should pull really hard. Maybe that helps open the lid.
Okay, well, I think I'll give this to Kess because I'm thinking a dragonborn probably got a bit more strength than I do.
I will take the jar and give it a try.
All right, roll your strength.
Oh God.
Oh, 16. You
Yeah.
just start to get it to budge round. You'll need to roll one more to get it to go completely off.
Oh no.
Come on, Kess, you can do it.
Unfortunately not.
That's alright. It's just about enough. You managed to just get it, and as it spins around, the pixie pushes on it from the inside, and it spins off, and the pixie comes shooting out and flying in the air in a burst of glitter, and then it hovers in the air in front of you.
Well, there we go.
Thanks. It was about time I got rid of that fucking jar.
Okay, so what now? You said something about magical items and magic and things like that.
Yeah, good thing not all of us are squishlings, not even able to open a jar.
I'm pretty sure if Pug had been, present and not staring into the abyss at the time, he probably would have been able to manage it.
Oh, he
Well,
tried.
there was. Well, what's all this about magic? I was staring into the abyss, apparently.
Kess just opened the jar.
Oh, we opened the jar. Okay.
She opened the jar.
I would have.
Does it grant wishes? Does the fairy grant wishes?
No, apparently it's a pixie, not a fairy. We've established that. Pixies don't grant wishes, but apparently this one might be able to lead us to some sort of magical trope. So magic things, magic items.
It doesn't grant wishes. Let's put it back in the jar.
Don't you fucking dare!
I thought you were after magical items, Pug.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's follow it.
Quick change of mind. Such a simple-minded.
Pug's slow. It takes a minute to catch on.
I can't type with you people.
Well, at least you got it in the end.
Yeah.
But yes, I would have asked you to open the jar, Pug, but you seem to be ironically away with the fairies at the time. So
He couldn't manage it before when he tried.
all right. Okay. So you said something about magical items.
Yes.
Is there any nearby, like right here?
I cast detect magic.
Oh, that's useful. Rosie?
DM?
Rosie?
He's being
Hello?
There's magic. There's magic.
There
I
is
point-
magic.
I point towards Pug. He
Ah.
has something. That's magical.
Or I am magic. Very, very magic.
No, it's your sword.
I think the pixie might be talking about your sword there, Pug.
Oh, you made this, and I pull it out, and it glows, and I take off the sheath, and the world gets amazing again.
That's magic.
Oh, put it away! For God's
The
sake.
day around you
There are
gets
children
bright
present.
and sunny.
It's so
and Pug
shiny.
looks glorious, and he's got
Put
shiny
away
wavy
that
hair.
vile thing, you
The
dim-witted.
grass is green. There's a little bit of sun. The clouds are all fluffy.
This
Everything
is disgusting.
looks beautiful.
It's so shiny.
Pug, I think your sword is upsetting the scale back.
So shiny.
Well, it's making me happy, so it stays out.
It's
Just pull the rope down over my face.
Anyway, I think we already knew about that magical item. Couldn't you point us in the direction of any others by any chance?
What? Hold up. What do you know about this?
about the sword.
Yes.
You must be a champion.
Well, I'm very champion-like.
Were you
A simple
were you
one.
chosen? Don't insult a champion of the gods.
Why not?
Oh,
How
God.
would you dare?
What are you going to do about it?
How
I
about
have
you
a
wait
newspaper?
and you'll find out?
Can I have a rolled up newspaper to just butt Kess on the nose with?
No.
Bad dog.
Just stop it! Stop it!
Not a dog.
Stop
You don't insult
antagonising
bad,
the-
bad dragon thing. Don't
Stop
insult the
antagonising
champion of the
the
gods.
Well, he might not be the only champion of gods.
And
I don't, if you are, you'll know.
the sword is a goddess's blessing. It's only given to her champion, so you must be a champion. Why else would you have a sword like this?
Because he
Next
stole it from a lake.
No, it's because I'm a champion. I was given it.
You took it.
Yeah, I took it from the goddess who gave it to me because I'm a champion. Duh.
Anyway, are there any other artifacts around here?
Yes,
You-
thank you.
He can't have taken it without the goddess's permission.
Oh,
That's
so that.
impossible.
Okay, look, we are over this. That wild thing is being sold as soon as we get somewhere where it can be sold, right?
I don't really have any saying. I really don't care, to be
You
honest.
can't sell the sword of a goddess.
Why not? I mean, I'm sure there are
It's a
lots of people
blessing.
who will pay it very good money.
They wouldn't be able to take it. It's a blessing by the goddess. They can't touch the sword.
Yeah, remember the last time you tried to investigate his scales? You got a cut on the head. Get a bop on the noggin.
Thanks, Whiskers.
But no, there's
was all
no
yours.
more magic here.
Well, you said that you could lead us to some magical items. Can you still do that?
I can find magic if it's close enough.
Yeah, could you find something useful instead of a friggin' sword that is blasting light into everyone's eyes?
Only you seem to be
It's-
bothered about it. to be
It's a
honest.
holy lie.
It's holy fucking horrible.
Oh, wordplay time.
Just at this point, guys, Wyatt, who's been investigating over the other side of the pile, calls out to you, and he says, I'm terribly sorry, guys. I might have to drop you here for the time being. The capital's only a couple of days away. I think this person needs my help.
Person?
And over the other
What
side,
person?
he's found,
We need your help. We need your boat.
he's found a person. It's a woman, and she's a half-elf, and she has been blasted apart by something, and she's bleeding out of her mouth, and both of her legs have come off. And he's like patching up her legs at the moment, and he calls over to you guys, and he says, guys, I've got to get her to the airship city. That's the only place they can patch her up. She's gonna die. I'm really sorry. I will be coming back this way soon. The capital's literally a couple of days walk away at most. I'm really sorry, guys.
Well, you can't just do the same thing you did to your elbow then. Or even sign it for.
My elbow was shot. It wasn't blasted off me. I mean, look at her, for goodness sake. And she's literally like nearly half a person.
Oh, she's a goner anyway.
No, she's stabilised, but she hasn't got legs.
Well, what kind of life is she going to live anyway? Keep her alive.
Are you kidding? She could be fantastic. They can build mechanical limbs up there. If I can get her there in quick enough time, she can have 2 clockwork legs. She'll be walking by this time next week.
They they have
And
the
what if you
technology to
just
make her filter.
don't get her there in time and she dies anyway?
Oh, I can fly pretty quickly when I need to, and I'll send a message ahead. As I said, come on guys, I am really sorry, but I can't just leave her in good conscience. I can't do it. I promise you, the capital's literally 2 days, if that. Keep walking in that direction, and he points to the east.
Give us the bugs.
The lightning bugs?
Yeah.
What on earth do you want with those?
We'll make sure you come back for us.
How about I give you a crossbow and a net?
What good is that going to do us down here? We can't catch no bugs down here.
Well, they're more use on other things, not just lightning bugs. I mean, probably wouldn't do much against a Goliath, but you know, something
We
human.
can put you in the net.
That's
Well, this is
fine way
escalating
to
quickly.
thank someone who gave you a lift, isn't it?
Well, we did a lot of work for you. You drop us off here, and now you leave us stranded.
And just so you know, Wyatt, these people here, the one that you're trying to save so desperately, they were in an illegal trade of capturing sentient creatures and trying to sell them off into horrible conditions, and they are still trying to save them.
Oh, and he looks at the pixie. Is this one of the people who captured you?
I don't know her.
Ah, well there you go then. I'm not letting an innocent bystander bleed to death and die like this. There's too many people in Travis who've died already.
She must have been part of their group.
But the pixie just said she didn't do any wrong to him, so she can't have been that bad. Look at her.
It's still a filthy human.
Exactly.
I'm half filthy human, thank you very much.
And so am I, although my father was a filthy human. And I'm not sorry about what happened to him.
Well, there you have it. Even the half-elf hates fucking humans.
Well, I don't hate all humans, just that one specific human, who is dead now, forever.
Belgraph now has
A
glare in
good
his
solution
eyes.
for
He's just
humans.
staring at the floor. Look, you've got one of the most beautiful, lovely-looking humans. She's been fantastic. And he points at Orisa. You're not going to tell me you hate her, guys. Come on. And he's hoisted the girl into his arms now. Well, the half girl into his arms.
He's half
And
human too.
He's carrying her up the gangplank onto the ship.
I'm starting to get that dodgy feeling.
He's carried her onto the ship and he's lowered her down. And he comes back down and he's holding the net, he's holding one of the crossbows and a bag full of the lightning bugs. And he puts them all at your feet and he says, right, that's all my bugs, one of my crossbows, and that net you enjoyed using. I will come back, guys. I might not be back in time to take you to the capital. You can probably walk there in the 2 days. But I promise, I'll be back round here soon. And anytime you need a lift, I will take you right where you want to go. No extras. Alright?
That was loud.
What the hell was that?
That was terrifying.
Sound like a dog attacking a bird.
It was the dire wolf.
So yeah,
Guys,
next time you need a lift, I'll take you wherever you want to go. Straight away. No detours. Promise.
time out, guys. I'm gonna have to cut out right now. So,
Okay.
guys, later.
Okay.
Okay, see you later.
Bye.
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 Sounds like his house just had a small explosion or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so Pug just
Pug
suddenly
gets
becomes
distracted
vacant,
by
I
the
guess.
Pixie. He's staring at the shiny and at his sword still. But yeah, so you guys, he's given you a crossbow. He's given you the net that Belgrath and Pug was using. He's given you the bag full of all of the. I think there was 9 in the end. 9 lightning bugs, and he's sort of looking at you
Okay.
to say, "Come on, guys, please."
I mean, I'm fine with it.
That's one. That's good enough for me. And he's like shimmying back up the gangplank now.
I'll be honest, I'm only just sort of going along with, what's going on. So if he wants to go, then that's okay. I don't really mind if he comes back or not, to be honest.
Alright. He lifts up the anchor and the airship rises back into the grey sky. Yeah, the little pixie is 8 inches tall. And quite cute.
I see. Okay, so we now have we're now 2 miles away, 2 days walk away from the capital, and we have a bunch of bags of Wyatt's crap, along with special gadgets. Is that about it?
And your possessions too. I'm gonna say they were brought off the ship, or you had them with you. Like you haven't left them up there. But yeah, it is now getting to early evening, so it's getting quite dark. You guys can camp around here if you want. You can walk for a bit. It is going to get dark in the next hour or so.
Yes,
I think
so
it might be not.
was there nothing else?
Set a camp.
Yeah, if you want, you guys can set up the camp and we'll just talk through this evening and then we can leave it there for tonight.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Okay, cool. So,
was there nothing else at the camp?
Not that you guys found. You found the magic pixie, and Anna found some gemstones, some jewels. But there was just a lot of like wreckage. It was like it looked like it was someone with a wagon who'd been attacked, and it all like been raided and stuff.
Were there other bodies, or was it just that one woman?
You found some bits of like what looked like limbs that had been blasted off or ripped off, but you didn't find complete bodies and anything.
Okay.
Serves him right.
Why? What did he do?
He was involved.
Oh, and putting you in the jar, you mean?
Yeah.
Ah, all right then.
So do you guys want to camp around here, or do you want to walk for a bit?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, I'm up for setting camp here. Yeah, I'm right there with you.
The pixie's yawning. Okay, so you guys set up a campfire, sort out some places to sleep and things, and you also maybe make some food. Might be a good idea.
Agreed.
Alright, cool.
Are we going to use rations, or does the wreckage have some food we can?
The wreckage doesn't, but in the area you can see some like plants that you can use to cook and things. You could use a couple of rations from a combination of people, and you could make like a bowl of stuff that you could all have.
Okay, so I guess let's use some rations.
Yeah, but not all of your rations. Like a couple of you could chuck in rations, and then it'll be enough for all of you if you combine it with the rest of the things.
Can I share some food with someone? They took all of my food.
I don't speak Sylvan, so I can't understand what you're saying. So, no.
Yeah, probably my spell has worn off as well.
I do, however, I do speak Sylvan, and I can just pass along to everyone else. The pixie's asking if it can share food with people.
I don't need much.
Apparently, sorry, was the pixie a male or a female? I didn't quite catch it.
Male.
Male. I didn't like to assume.
The pixies might not even have gender, you know.
That's true. But yeah, apparently he doesn't eat a lot.
Okay, we'll share. I'll share.
Okay, Pixie, that one will share food with you.
So I answer in common now, going, "Oh, that's awfully nice of you. Thank you."
So you do speak common.
I must squish it.
How?
Don't you dare!
Why did you speak Sylvan this entire time when we all speak common?
I can't speak common when I'm angry.
Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
But you guys freed me from the jar.
So now you're happy.
It's getting there.
Seems legit.
Just as long as you get that fucking jar away from me.
Do we still have the jar?
It'll be somewhere in the wreckage unless you smashed it.
No, we just opened it.
Okay, cool.
I think
Yeah,
it ju-
the jar's still there.
I think we just abandoned it.
Yeah, we're still by the wreckage.
I think when once everyone's asleep, I'm gonna go back over to the wreckage and just retrieve it and just put it back in my bags.
Wait, can I roll perception to see if I see that?
Yeah, sure.
Oh shit, I have to check my perception now because it's different from what I'm used to.
Can I roll stealth in that case?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, 1 second. Oh dear. I'm guessing that just a hunch.
I just send a few curse words your way with like in Sylvan.
I heard that, Pixie.
I know.
All right then.
Alright.
Still taking the jar.
Are there any trees nearby?
Yeah, there's a couple.
I fly up into a tree and sleep like in a treetop.
Okay. It's like quite a thin, spindly tree, and it has like next to no leaves on it, but you can sleep in it, yeah.
As long as it's out of reach for the humans.
So, as you...
What did you call me?
Well, you said it yourself. Your father was a human.
Yes, and I killed my father.
All part humans are the same. Although you did free me. So,
Racist.
where does that put it? I need to sleep on that.
Fair enough. Well, I'm putting the jar in my pack, so just so you're aware of that.
Well, remember, the one who freed you wasn't a human.
True. I like you, Scales. I like you. How should I call you? I haven't seen anyone that looks like you.
I'm Cass, and my kind is called Dragonborn.
Hello, Cass. I'm Errol. I'm a pixie.
Oh, fucking
Nice.
Aw.
Nice to meet you, Arrow.
It's nice to meet you too. Thanks for getting me out of the jar.
No problem.
Right, well, this is all very lovely, but I'm going to get some sleep.
So, is anyone going to sit watch, or are you all just going to snuggle down and sleep?
I'll take one of the watches, but I do want some sleep as well.
Alright.
I'll take the next watch after I've had a bit of a snooze.
Alright. So, just as you're all settling down to go to sleep, could you all roll me a perception, please?
Uh-oh.
I'm hoping I get a bit better than my stealth roll. Hopefully I'm more perceptive than stealthy.
Oh, this is nice. It's a natural 20.
So,
I take it Cassie.
right, well, as it turns out, I'm only slightly more perceptive than I am stealthy.
That's twice as much.
It's good. It's a good thing I'm taking watch now.
Yeah, yes, it is.
Okay.
Just means I basically just collapsed into sleep right away. My face hit the ground and I was just out.
Okay. As you're all starting to settle around a campfire that you've presumably made, yes?
Yeah, I can make a campfire
Yeah.
in literally a second.
So, you settle around the campfire. And
Did we want to make a campfire?
Well, I did.
Wait, okay.
Nights get
Yeah.
friggin' cold.
Yeah, okay, sorry.
As you settle down around it and Cass, you stoke the fire and prepare to keep your first night's watch. You guys all hear hear a noise not close to you, but it's just like if it was behind the campsite, it would be maybe 10 feet away from you all, and it sounds like a rip, like a ripping sound.
Well, that's
As you
concerning.
all peer towards it, you see some red, flamey eyes staring through some dark shadow. And then all of a sudden, you hear a noise. And then you hear another, and the noise and the shadow disappear.
Oh,
Well,
they
I'm not
disappeared.
sleeping tonight.
That was slightly terrifying.
That.
So, could I make out any more of these creatures, how they looked? Or just that they were shadows?
Roll me another perception because you were sat up and very awake, so you could have had a proper look.
The second one is not that lucky. The second one is just 10.
Okay, for 10. Alright, you couldn't make out a lot, but because you were the closest to it, it was really weird. You heard the ripping noise. You looked around. The first thing you saw was the red eyes staring at you. And you could see shadow, but it was like a thin strip, like it was staring at you through the gap in a curtain. But there was nothing there. There was no trees. It was in the open air. There was just grass. It was like it was staring at you through a rip in the air.
Maybe we should put out the fire.
What
Guess just doesn't
you
like
think
anything
that?
that casts light and warmth, do you?
Well, the thing is, these creatures might be attracted to the fire.
And even if they're not, it's probably a good way to make sure it's harder to find us. So I'm going to cast a cone of cold and just put out the fire.
Alright.
And then just sit bolt upright, eyes wide for the rest of the night.
Alright, you'll take a point of exhaustion tomorrow.
Would you be able to sleep after seeing that? Because I
Yeah.
sure as hell wouldn't.
I'm the DM, I already know what it is.
Yeah, well, good. I mean, out of character, if you just woke up and saw that, I wouldn't bloody sleep.
Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so...
To be fair, I think the pixie already sleeps.
Pixie's had a fucking hard day, alright? So, I'm gonna end the session there, guys. I'm gonna stay on and chat to you, but just for the sake of everyone recording. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
And Tatty Bear.
Tatty bear.
Tatty, bye.